Today, I'm using AI to control Nikola Jokic's career. We're getting started in the 2016-17 season, where Joker was entering just his second year in the association. So let's see what the AI's got for us. Here's the prompt I came up with. I want you to create a storyline for Jokic's career season by season, starting in 2016 by making one change every single season. Changes can include upgrades or downgrades to attributes and badges, making moves to improve his team's roster, or even having him change team. The important thing is that you make one change every single season to build a story. I'm putting emphasis on that in this prompt because sometimes the AI can get confused. Anyway, keep in mind I'll be the one simulating the season, injuries are off, and I'll get back to you with the results of the change you made. I also attach an image of the roster for reference, and sometimes the AI forgets that badges go to legend tiers, so I made sure to have a reminder of that, and then ask, what are you doing first? Here's our response. This is going to be an incredible run. And it would also be incredible if you click the subscribe button. We're on the road to 300K. Trying to hit it before 2026, less than 4K to go. I know we can get there. If you're already subscribed, like the video. All right, let's go back to it. Starting in 2016 is the perfect what if scenario because that was the year the Jokic. All right, bro. What? Nobody's ever said that before. They're referring to Yusuf Nurkic and Nikola Jokic. If you didn't, Jokic. Oh, we're off to a start. Starting Jokic and Nurkic together was still happening, and Jamal Murray was just a rookie. Since I can't see the specific roster, but should I not attach it? Oh, it might have bugged out. Well, yeah, it's the Nuggets-based roster. No, they know the team. All right, we're all good. For the 2016-17 season, we are going to lean into the point center identity immediately to see if we can jumpstart the Nuggets dynasty a few years early. Season 1, the somber visionary. In real life, Jokic started this season on the bench before eventually forcing Mike Malone to start him in December. In our world, the Nuggets realized what they have on day one. I love that. Attribute and badge upgrade. Boost Joker's pass accuracy to 99 and give him the legendary Dimer badge. The storyline, instead of trying to make him a traditional back to the basket big, because that'd be a mistake with a guy like Jokic. Y'all saw what he did last night. 50 ball, 56 to be exact. It was 16 boards, 15 assists, something like that. 18 points in overtime. That's why I had to make this video. But anyway, the Nuggets coaching staff decides to run the entire offense through Nikola from the high post and the top of the key. With legendary Dimer, every pass he makes to Gary Harris, Gallo, or a rookie Jamal Murray is essentially an automatic bucket. We aren't just looking for stats, we are looking to see if this elite playmaking can drag a 40-win team into a top 4 seed. So I guess in real life this year, they won 40. Apply the pass accuracy and Dimer, make him the starting center and the number 1 option, and then simulate the season. All right, they said Jokic, bro. I'm done. So passing accuracy was only on an 80. Yeah, how about a 99 for him? And he was like an 89 prior to these upgrades, which was generous from 2K for a year 2 Jokic, to say the least. I'm going to start saying Jerkic, bro. Oh my gosh. Legend Dimer and Joker's an 89 overall. Nurkic is for sure going to be off the bench. We're not doing the Jerkic front court. Hey, this shouldn't be our coach. Where's Mike Malone? Who is Philip Williamson? Jamal Murray's coming off the bench this year. And I also did make sure Jokic's touch tendencies and shot tendencies were high. Because you can't set scoring options in the game, but I thought just having it so that he shoots the ball is probably the way to go there. And then I also made the offensive focus playthrough star. I think he could average double-digit dimes for sure with those upgrades. Legendary Dimer and 99 pass accuracy. Oh my goodness. It seems that the playmaking upgrade was exactly what Joker needed. Led us to 52 wins. Russ in the Curry era, you're not going to be able to compete with him for MVP, especially the first couple seasons. Bro averaged 34, 12, and 11, played 42 minutes a night. Ben Simmons, rookie of the year, 17, 9, and 7. Fishing legend Ben Simmons. And Jokic is your most improved player, averaging 23 points, 14 rebounds, and 8 assists. Last year, he averaged 10, 7, 2.5. Ridiculous improvement. And the assists were way up. Not double digits just yet, but we can't complain with 8 assists tonight from our year 2 big man, especially because bro is already all NBA first team. It seems that the upgrade from Google Gemini really just catapulted, jump-started, whatever you want to say, away Jokic's career. We ended out the year hot, little 3-game win streak to close out the season. I guess that's not that hot. I mean, it's 3 wins in a row, but I don't know, man. I'm just saying things. I had a day off yesterday. I scheduled my post for yesterday's video, so I'm a little bit off my game. It was weird not recording. Hope y'all had a Merry Christmas to everybody who celebrates. If you don't celebrate, hope you're doing well. Happy holidays. We got Chris Paul and the Clippers in round 1. What's up, Chris? Game 1, they smack us. Joker had a triple-double, but shot 5 of 18. We're going to need him to be more efficient in game 2, and he was 26 and 16. 8 turnovers is crazy. Blake Griffin gave us 29. So far, postseason debut off to an ice-cold start, and that's going to continue. We're down 3-0. Golly! Well, that was embarrassing. Curry averaged, man, what? He averaged 46. Mind you, he's got the Avengers on his team. He averaged 41 in the play. What? Bro, what type of games was he putting up in the finals and averaged 45? 41, 57, 31, 51, 48, 41, 51. Oh, all right, Wardell. Wow. We're going to go on ahead, simulate to player regression, and then we'll update the AI on what went down this offseason, or this regular season and into the offseason. Curry's got me flustered, dude. What in the world, Wardell? Joker should improve significantly here. I think Jokic should be able to hit like a 95 overall. 94, I'll take it. Now, the supporting cast around him, I'm not going to lie to you, in great. We know Jamal Murray's going to become really good. Maybe Gary Harris could do something. Emmanuel Mudiay could rewrite history and be good at basketball. Oh, we drafted Jared Allen? He's going to be a quality backup big. But let's talk to the AI, see what's up here. I dropped the update here. Joker won MIP and made All-NBA first. We got smacked by the Clippers, though. Sweat. Over the offseason, Joker went up 6 to a 94. That is a massive leap. No, for sure. Jumping to a 94 overall and securing All-NBA first team in just his second year puts Nikola Jokic on a trajectory even faster than his real-life counterpart. Especially, yeah, with the boost you gave to the playmaking, it was really good. However, getting swept by the Clippers, who still had CP3, Blake Griffin, and DeAndre Jordan in 2017, indeed, shows that while Jokic is an offensive engine, the team lacks the punch. Oh, we got to get Draymond to handle elite physical defense. For the 2017-18 season, we are going to address that 29. Did he really shoot 29 from 3? He did. That's something we should address. Season 2, 2017-18, the stretch 5 revolution. To beat teams like the Clippers or the Warriors, Nikola realizes he can't just be a passer. He has to become the ultimate floor spacer to pull elite rim protectors like DeAndre Jordan and Rudy Gobert out of the paint. Oh my goodness, yesterday, Rudy Gobert was Christmas on defense. Jokic was getting whatever he wanted. Attribute badge upgrade. Boost Jokic's 3-point shot to a 90 and give him the legendary Claymore badge. The storyline, after the embarrassment of a first-round sweep, Joker spends the entire summer in Sombor shooting thousands of jumpers. The NBA world is stunned when he returns as a legitimate marksman. By forcing opposing centers to guard him at the perimeter, he opens up massive driving lanes for Jamal Murray, now at 79, Gary Harris, 82. He's our second best player right now. This isn't just about his scoring, it's about making the Nuggets offense statistically unguardable. And then current stats, yep, that is what happened. 94 overall, averaged 23, 14, and 8. MIP All-NBA first, but we won 52. Got out of there in the first round in a sweep. Hopefully, though, we will now be much better since Jokic has the 90 tray ball. Okay, Joker. Upgrade time again. What's your three-pointer at in this? I feel like 2K might have it low. 78? It's not horrible, but getting it up to a 90 is definitely going to be major. And then outside scoring, we don't have a Claymore badge. I'll throw him set shot specialist just to give him some type of shooting badge. Because trust me, this set shot badge will definitely help Jokic with his shooting. He's a 98? Oh, we're on GOAT trajectory. Oh my goodness. My USB extended storage just hit the floor. My 2K17 is stored on there. Oh, we're cooked. And I do want to get into some Christmas lore. I have a lot of stuff I want to talk about this video. Jamal Murray, you need to be a point guard because Brandon Jennings, there's no universe where he should be starting a point guard. So Jamal, slide on over. Your overall goes down 1. That's fine. At least B. Jennings isn't starting. But I don't want to get into a huge yap session early in the video because some people I don't think rock with it, so they'll click off. but if you stuck through a little bit longer, I know you rock with me, so I will get into more stuff later. I do have one thing to say though early in this video. Bro, I've been just messing around with my hair, just doing whatever, right? I asked for a 6 up top and a bold fade. Oh! Huge mistake. People I've seen have asked me if I'm joining ROTC. And to make it worse, shout out to the dude who cut my hair. I would have rather Ray Charles cut my hair. I don't know what's going on there. My hairline's about as straight as a circle. I don't have a bad... Y'all are just going to say, oh, Danny, you have a bad hairline. You're chopped. Get out of my comment section. But we'll get some more positive stuff and Christmas cheer here soon. I just had to get that off my chest. We got better this season. 54 wins. The Brody MVP. I thought Joker with a 3-point shot and the legend dimer might be able to take that MVP away from Russ. But Russ is a 99, averaging 33, 11, and a 9.6 assists. Nearly a triple-double. So you know what, Russ? You deserve it for sure. Spider Mitchell got drafted to Phoenix this time around. Won Rookie of the Year. Dion, 6th Man of the Year. Dion Waiters, coached by Greg Popovich. That sounds crazy. Most improved from Ben Simmons. T. Lue is your coach of the year. Joker, Joker, All-NBA first team, averaged 27, 15, and 9. Okay, there's an argument to be had that he should have been MVP, and a strong one at that. Jokic had quite the season. Rudy decided to let the hair go a little bit early in this universe. We ended up grabbing the 3 seed. Yeah, Joker's stats were something special. I don't know about him not winning most valuable, but whatever. We're in the postseason. We're competing. I guess the Thunder were a higher seed than us. Surprisingly, Sacramento was number 1. I guess Boogie Cousins is over there. Why are the Warriors the 8th seed? Oh, because Curry left. He's on the Kings with Boogie. Oh, I want to face them. I want to play them. That sounds like a fun little matchup as we're up 2-0 on the Jazz so far. Okay, they'll come back, win the next 2. We're tied up here. So far, Joker's playing well, but not as well as he was in the regular season. That just means he's due a big game 5. We've lost a couple in a row after a good start, so we know Joker will step it up in this key 5th game. It's close. All right, are we going to get our first look at Jokic? Sure looks like it. Let's get our first look at Joker here. It's Derek Favors inbounding. Currently, Utah Jazz are down by 1. They don't have Spider Mitchell. Do they still have Gordo, though? Do they still have Gordon Hayward? Oh, no, they don't. I think you might have left him in the sim. Who do they have? George Hill and friends? George Hill, Rudy Gobert and friends are really taking us to a series that's tied at 2 apiece and close in game 5. Yeah, what do we have going on, 2K? Hill swings it to Tyreek Evans. Evans gets a screen from Derek Favors. He has plenty of room from 3, but misses it. You knew as soon as he left it, as the shot left his fingertips, that thing was off. Will the Thrill Barton throws it to Emmanuel Mudiay. Oh, nice pass. Gets it right back. And Will the Thrill will lay it in. That's Will the Excitement, not Will the Thrill. I guess he's not in the game, so that's a player-created version of him. Oh, don't drop back. We gave Evans too much room, but he couldn't knock it down. That's back-to-back open 3s missed by Tyreek. Gary Harris will drive. Nice pass to the corner. Will the Thrill. Oh, he missed it. And Joker was in perfect position for the offensive rebound, but couldn't pull it down. Jazz will grab it. Now it goes to Tyreek Evans. Evans throws it down to Derek Favors. Good defense, Gallo, but Favors just too strong there. He'll lay it in. Jazz within 1 minute and a half to go. Mudiay will set up the offense here. Jokic is calling for it. Rudy Gobert defending. Joker fakes, swings it back out to Mudiay. Get it back to Jokic. It'll go to Gary Harris. Joker, or that's Gallo coming off the screen. He misses it. Gobert will grab the rebound. Jazz only down by 1, still over a minute left. George Hill has the ball. He swings it to Tyreek Evans. Evans defended by Will Barton. There's a screen from Rudy Gobert. Evans gonna try and drive, swings it out to Hill. That's a good look, and George cashes out. The George Hill legacy run. Who would have thought? The Jazz up by 2 now. 50 seconds to go. Joker wants it. He'll get it. Going one-on-one with Gobert. Cook him. Nice post work. And he'll score it. Reminiscent of the Nuggets versus the T-Wolves where Joker was giving Rudy the business. It'll go to Tyreek Evans. Evans fires another one. He's not making anything, but he's not scared to shoot. Half a minute to go. Mudiay with the ball. You got to get it in the hands of Nikola Nikola Jokic, Gallinari to Harris. Joker wants it down low. He'll get it right up over Rudy. Solid contest, and Gobert delivers a big-time stop for the Jazz. Now with 22.2 left, same time forwards and backwards, the Jazz will have a chance at the final shot. They can hold it, run down the clock, and take one as time expires. But if they leave any time for us, we got a timeout to advance the ball. It'll go into Tyreke Evans. Yeah, be my guest, Tyreke. You haven't been able to throw a rock in the ocean. I'd love if Evans was the one taking this big-time shot. Is everybody going to clear out for him? 8 on the shot clock here. Looks like Evans is going to go for it. He gets the screen, the behind-the-back move, shakes. Wilson Chandler gets to the rim and finishes. All right, I was trash-talking him, then he absolutely fried Wilson Chandler. Big bucket from Tyreke Evans, but he left a little bit of time on the clock, and I do mean a little bit. Only 0.5 left. 2 will tie, 3 will win it. Wilson Chandler going to inbound. Chandler will find Murray. He has room for the win, but he misses. That was as clean of a look as you could have asked for, but it didn't drop. Now, our season isn't over just yet. Gallo had 22, big game. Jokic 18, 15, and 11. George Hill, I said it, the legacy run for him. He had 27. But our season isn't over. We're down 3-2. It doesn't feel good where we're at right now because we were just up 2-0, and now the Jazz have won 3 straight. They've got all the momentum. We need a big Jokic game. That last game, sure, it was a triple-double, but we're going to need like 30 in a triple-double this time around, Joker. And it looks like we will get the dub. 40, 16, and 8. He did me one better. I said I wanted 30. He got me 40. 16 to 22 from the field. Efficient as ever. And we're headed to a game 7 with a second-round trip on the line. Jazz will start off strong here in this 7th game, and we stand no chance. Folding like a lawn chair, getting blown out in game 7. Not to the fault of Jokic. He had 26, 14, and 7. It was just everybody else. George Hill, oh my goodness. I don't even know where to start. And the Warriors as the 8th seed, the We Believe Warriors, without Steph Curry, end up upsetting the 1-seeded Kings with Wardell, going to the finals, and winning a championship. Absolutely crazy there for sure. Like I said, can't blame Jokic, but it doesn't take any of the pain of the loss away. I mean, it felt like we had it up 2-0. Then we got gamed in game 5 by Tyreke Evans. Just a real unfortunate end. We hit the rebrand to the Nuggets logo that we know today, as Jokic hits 99 overall. Jamal Murray really hitting his progression as well. Up 6 to an 85. And Gary Harris, he's an 84 too, which is great. Man, Jared Allen's not doing anything, is he? Barely gone up since we got him. Oh, it was only a year before him last year, though. I'll give it a slack here. Looks like the core is going to be Joker, Murray, and Harris, though. I said we grabbed the 3 seed this year, but lost in a game 7 blowout to Utah. We were up 2-0. No, Danny. We were up 2-0 in the series as well, but blew it. Over the offseason, Joker hit 99. And let me show y'all this if you didn't see it, because I just caught on to it. They're calling my guy a triple-double threat. And that's well said. That's a beautiful way to put it and describe his archetype. Now let's go back to the AI. The statistical jump Nikola Jokic just made is historic, averaging 27, 15, and 9 while shooting 44 from 3 at 7 feet tall is essentially breaking the game. You've officially created a 99 overall monster. However, blowing a 2-0 lead and losing a game 7 to Utah shows that while the regular season Joker is the playoff Joker is still missing that killer instinct to close the door when the lights are brighted. For the 2018-19 season, we are fixing the clutch problem. Season 3, 18-19, the somber slasher and close. Joker is tired of being the nice guy. No more than Mr. Nice Joker, who facilitates while the team collapses. After the Utah heartbreak, he realizes that being a 99 overall doesn't mean anything if you can't finish a series. Well, it does mean something. You still get a lot of bread, you still could win MVP, but I see what you're saying. He spends the offseason working on his conditioning and his ability to take over in the final 2 minutes. Attributes and badge upgrade. Boost Jokic's close shot to 99 and give him legendary clutch shooter and rise up. The league knows he can pass and shoot now, but they still think they can bully him physically. I don't know about about that, bro. Joker's about 300. The game's only got him at 250. No way Jokic is only 250. Let me look that up. He's 284. Maybe this time he was 250. Either way, Jokic isn't getting bullied. Maybe just because he's tired. Anyway, by boosting his close shot, giving him legendary rise up, we are turning him into an unstoppable force in the paint who will dunk on people. Jokic dunks instead of just looking for the pass. With legendary clutch shooter, the blown lead era in Denver is officially over. He's no longer just a visionary. He is a finisher. In bold there. Current stats, Joker 99. We talked about the numbers. We were 54 and 28, lost in the first round. Key support is Jamal and Gary. Let's give him the badges. They're saying maybe move Gallo to the bench, but I'll leave the lineup up to you. Well, we don't really have Gallinari. He's not even on the team. Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about with that, but let's see what Joker is able to do with these newfound upgrades. 99 close shot, huh, Jokic? It was previously, it was already 99. Rise up was on gold. We put that thing on legend. We don't have a clutch shooter badge, unfortunately, but what we can do is boost his intangibles to max. They were already at 90. You throw them on 99. Essentially, intangibles affect your ability to make a big impact, be clutch down the stretch of games. Why do we have Mozgov? Why did we trade for Mozgov? Anyway, yeah, those intangibles, they'll allow Joker to make a bigger impact on the game down the stretch and just make him even more unstoppable. As we head into year 3, the 18-19 season, I'm about to get into this Christmassy app session, all right? This will probably span multiple seasons. We'll talk about it here or there. I got to start off by saying my little brother got one of those portable Bluetooth speakers. He's got that thing on his shoulder, has Fetty Wap on, talking about some, baby, won't you come my way? Oh, I was losing it. But for me, I knew I was unk when I got excited. I got some Nike socks, man. I was hyped. It's a great gift, elite gift. You know, when you were younger, you'd be like, dang, I got socks. But this year, I was like, I got socks. I was hyped. You know how you can make those Amazon lists? Socks were on my list, no lie. But I also got a lot of really cool clothes. Got a bunch of new outfits I can wear. So that was exciting too. Oh, I got this Elgato, is it called like a stream deck where you can press different buttons and they're kind of like hotkey commands. So if I press one button, I think it'll like take me to YouTube. Another button could take me to my editing software, stuff like that. And it like sits next to you can put it next to your keyboard and whatever else. So I was really excited for that. I was hyped to get that too. And you know, I'm grateful that I got gifts on Christmas this year. Got to spend time with family. I understand not everybody's so lucky. So you know, that's the real thing, being able to spend time, share a meal, whatever it may be. Not everybody has that privilege. And if you didn't this year, I hope things get better for you, sincerely. I saw some people commented on my video because I did post yesterday on Christmas. We'll get to the Jokic MVP in a second. I see it, Joker, you're doing your thing. But I did see some people commented on my video. I didn't get anything for Christmas, but I appreciate you dropping the video. Yeah, I wanted to make sure I didn't skip out on y'all for Christmas. Had a scheduled upload. It was a fun one. Really enjoyed it, and it did well. So I appreciate the support. Happy holidays to everybody. All right, let's get back to the Denver Nuggets and Nikola Jokic. Joker's your MVP. 30 points, 16 rebounds, and 9 assists, over a steal, over 1.5 blocks. I mean, what a season from the big man. Trae Young got drafted to Charlotte. So sorry to hear that, but he did win Rookie of the Year. They got Melo off the bench in New York. He won Sixth Man of the Year. Steve Wagner. Oh, yeah, man. The Sixers in these Sims are a problem. They got Russ! Oh no, basketball is over. Basketball is over. Russell Westbrook and Ben Simmons are on the same team. They're about to be breaking rims, not by dunking. All those bricks. They both average a triple-double on the same team. Oh, good gracious me. Oh, good gracious me. Now, we were great. 57 W's. I'm very hopeful for this postseason. But if this Philly team with Ben, Russ... Oh, did they lose Joe? Did they lose Embiid? They don't have Embiid. But still, bro, Russ and Ben, something crazy, and they won a lot of games. I would love to face them. As much as I'm kind of scared of them, I think it'd be a fire matchup. Round 1, we got the Mavericks. That's where Embiid ended up going, huh? He went to Dallas. So they chose Russ over Embiid, and we sweep them. Round 2 will be the Minnesota Timberwolves. T-Wolves have Cat, the Rickster, Zach LaVine, Zach Collins, Jeremy Grant. Jeremy Grant and Zach Collins on your wing there, both 74 overalls. It's Christmas. We cooked y'all. Utah, oh no. We haven't lost a game just yet, but we know the Jazz. They got us up and out of here last year. They won 55 games this regular season against all odds, because in my eyes, this would be a team that misses the playoffs. It doesn't look very good. But 2K, they seem to love them some Utah Jazz basketball. We'll take the first game, the second, the third. Oh, Utah, what happened? Oh, let me not talk my trash. They get a couple in a row. Game 6 on the way. Just Close it out in 6, bro. If Utah forces 7 after being down 3-0, something's not right. Something might not be right. Why is this game close? Oh, yeah, we also got tickets to go see an NBA game, so that's going to be fire, too. I've been to quite a few NBA games at this point. I've seen Bron play, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, rare Kawhi not injured game. Anyway, ball will go into Will the Thrill Barton. I've seen Steph. It goes to Wilson Chandler. Now it goes to Emmanuel Mudiay. Mudiay gives it back to Chandler. Now it'll go to Barton. Joker, come set one. Oh, what a pass from Will the Thrill down to Chandler. Back out to Mudiay. 5 on the shot clock. Joker sets one for Mudiay. Emmanuel to Barton. 3 off. It's rebounded by Trey Lyles. Trey Lyles is still in the league, right? Does he still play for Sacramento? I haven't been watching much Kings ball this season, to be honest with you. Rodney Hood will get it up top. Hood gets the screen from Gobert. Gobert rolls to the rim. Kenneth Faried, the interception, and we're running the other way. Kenneth Faried was ahead of everybody, but Mudiay didn't hit him. Instead, Hill knocked down a short jumper. Beautiful move from Emmanuel Mudiay, who's got 23 points in 21 minutes. The Emmanuel Mudiay legacy game was not on my bingo card for this video, but it's a pleasant surprise for sure. Rudy Gobert will give it into Tyreke Evans. Evans is defended by Wilson Chandler here. Evans, 19 on the shot clock. There's the screen for him. Tyreke trying to go one-on-one with Wilson. We remember Evans gamed us last year in the playoffs. Evans back out to Hill. 7 on the shot clock. It goes back to Tyreke. He was open, but didn't knock it down. Every time he shoots that 3, you can tell off the animation it isn't going in. Harris to Faried to Murray. We're probably a bucket away from putting this Jazz team away. It goes down to Jokic. Joker, the pass fake. 9 on the shot clock. Joker backs in, fades away. Couldn't get the roll. Jazz, door is still open, but they got to make something happen soon. George Hill to Tyreke Evans. If Tyreke shoots another 3, I think we're good. Evans trying to drive on Chandler here, but Wilson playing some great defense. Oh yeah, Wilson, that's a 3-second violation. To the defense. We're going the other way. Kenneth Faried into Jamal Murray. They're going to foul. Yeah, this one's over with. One more and we'll be in the finals. 30 ball from George Hill. But how about Jamal Murray with 36 of his own? We needed all 36 of those as Jokic was struggling. Only 10 points, had 17 boards and 7 assists. But this postseason, Joker's been nothing short of incredible. 29 points, 15 boards, and 10 assists. Gary Harris put up 19. Mudiay put up 21. We appreciate the contributions of those guys because without them and Jamal Murray, it wouldn't have been good. Oh wait, that wasn't, I thought that was game 5. That was game 6 and we just won. Are we going to be facing the Raps or the Sixers? It'll be the Raptors. Kyle Lowry, nice to see you, man. And DeMar DeRozan over there with Valanciunas and a young Siakam. Raptors are always really good in these Curry era sims as well. They won 61 games on the season. What's up, Junkyard Dog? Zach Randolph, my guy. We only won 57, so the Raptors were better than us in terms of regular season record. They fought hard, beat an elite Philly team to get to the finals. But I'll be honest, I'd rather face them than Philadelphia. Game 1 will go to the Raps. We take the 2nd and the 3rd. Okay, Joker, great start to the NBA Finals here. We got a chance to take a 3-1 lead in Game 4. This is a real turning point in the series. We win this one, I'm feeling sensational. Looks like it's going to be close. We're up by 2, 2:37 to go. Let's get in here. Raps have the ball. They're down by 2. We're on our home floor here in Denver. Finals patch on the floor. You love to see it. Ball will go into Valanciunas. Valanciunas, you're going to swing it over to Randolph. Randolph back to Val, over to DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan will get a screen from T. Ross. DeMar rises up mid-range. That's too much room, Gary. You can't give the mid-range maestro, DeMar DeRozan, that much room. We got Mudiay running things at PG right now. Murray must be on the bench. Nice little pick and roll. Emmanuel Mudiay finds Joker for an easy lay-in. Joker's at 33, 14, and 10 on the night, and Jamal Murray's got 5 fouls, so that's why he's sitting right now. But you got to assume next stoppage of play, he's getting in here. The game's almost over, so who cares if you get your 6th foul? Lowry gonna swing it over to T. Ross. DeRozan gets it in the mid-range. DeRozan, couple shot fakes, swings it out to Ross. 8 on the shot clock here. Terrence will get a screen from Valanciunas. Clock winding down. Ross spins right into Will the Thrill. That's a steal, and we're running the other way. Jokic really pushed the pace to get back, but Emmanuel Mudiay is going to take it himself, get to the rim and lay it in. How about Mudiay? He's had some key plays for us. We saw him knock down a big shot in that Utah series as well. DeRozan with the ball, gets into the paint, layup is good. A plethora of spin moves. He must have been in the lab with Pascal Siakam. Raps within 2 as the clock ticks below a minute and a half. Joker rolls to the rim. Mudiay will hit him. Joker couple fakes, gets positioning, but Valanciunas, a strong contest there, able to stop the Joker. Kyle Lowry will push it the other way. Lowry to DeMar. DeMar's been really clutch for the Raptors thus far. There's a Valanciunas screen. DeRozan, 9 on the shot clock here. The spin move, trying to shake Gary Harris. Harris standing his ground well this time around. DeRozan, one more spin, and that'll get him room for the finish. As the shot clock nearly expired, we're tied here. 50 seconds to go. Mudiay with it. Oh, Joker's open on the roll, and that's going to be a slam. That's what he got that rise up for. You see Jokic yelling, screaming. That's not really his character. That's not really what he does. He's a pretty chill guy, but he's hyped in this situation. DeRozan down to Val. He'll lay it in. An answer for the Raptors. Valanciunas had a mismatch under the basket. I believe it was Will the Thrill guarding him. That's an easy bucket. Half a minute to go. Joker rolling to the rim. Another slam. Joker looking like Shaq Diesel out there, man. And we're up by 2. Jamal should be in now. Yeah, he is. We need to stop here. We do have a timeout in the back pocket. DeRozan with the ball. The spin move. DeMar defended well by Gary Harris, but he's found a way to cook Harris almost every possession. This time Harris forces the pickup. DeMar forces up a shot. Will grab the board. And Joker dumped it down to Fareed, who will shoot the free throws. I don't know about the Kenneth Fareed free throws to clutch this thing up. First one misses. So this will remain a 1-possession game, even if Fareed makes the second one. And Kenneth misses both. Junkyard dog the board. Raps could win it with a 3. Tie with a 2. No timeouts left for Toronto. 6 seconds to go. DeRozan gets the screen. DeMar down to Valanciunas. He'll tie it up with a slam. But he left time on the clock. 2.6 to go. Kenneth Fareed has a free throw line meltdown. Opens the door for the Raptors in this one. But we could still win it at the horn. Wilson Chandler will inbound. Chandler gonna find Fareed. Fareed pulls it from Yucatan. What in the world? It was in and out. I mean, I guess it nearly dropped. I don't know. I just can't believe that was the shot. All right, here we go. We're not going to watch the whole overtime, but we'll jump back in if it's still close. Oh, we ran away with it in OT. Give me those. 39, 17, and 14. Stat sheet, more stuff than me after Christmas dinner. Big game. Whoa! Okay, all right. One more win. We're out of here with Joker's first chip. But the the Raptors aren't going to go down that easy. They win the 5th one. Let's try and close it in 6. We don't want Toronto going 2016 Bron and Kyrie on us and coming back. They aren't going to. We win it. Harris had 24. Ooh, where's Joker? Oh, I missed him. He had 24. 9 and 8. That's a good game. Good little closeout game. And Jokic averages 28 points, 13 rebounds, and 10 assists en route to the finals. Most valuable player. What a run it was from Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. After just, 3 seasons in this simulation? Jokic is able to win the championship years ahead of schedule. It took him until 2023 in real life. We do it here in 2019. But now the question is, what does the AI have planned for him next? Sometimes if a guy gets too successful too early, the AI will just be like, yeah, leave your team. So that could be the reality we're facing here. Who knows what's next for Jokic? Murray goes up 2. Harris regresses down 1. Duncan Robinson improves. JA is at least up to a 75, so he could be a little bit serviceable off the bench. But I thought he was going to be better for us because Jared Allen in real life right now is probably like an 84 overall or something. I said Joker won regular season MVP and finals MVP to go along with his first title. Nikola Jokic has officially ascended to the throne. By 2019, you've accomplished what took the real life Nuggets until 2023. That's literally exactly what I was talking about just a second ago. Winning a regular season MVP with nearly 30 PPG and a finals MVP while averaging a 28-point triple-double in the playoffs is one of the most dominant statistical seasons in NBA history. Facts. No printer. He isn't just a star anymore. He is the undisputed best player on the planet. For the the 2019-20 season, we are going to focus on defense to ensure that this isn't a one-hit wonder and to build a true dynasty. Season 4, 19-20, the defensive anchor. The rest of the league is terrified of Denver's offense, but they still think they can attack Jokic in the pick and roll. To truly break the league, Nikola decides to prove he has no weaknesses. He works on his lateral quickness and rim protection to become a two-way monster. Attribute badge upgrade. Boosts his interior D to a 90, block to an 85, give him legendary anchor. The storyline after the title, the narrative is that Jokic is too slow on defense. Why though? He can't be too slow if he just led the guys to a title. Taking this personally, he transforms his body even further. Now with legendary anchor, he becomes a psychological deterrent in the paint. That's fire. Now not only can teams not outscore Denver, but they also can't get easy layups. We're aiming for a defensive player of the year to go with the MVP. Oh, if Jokic wins DPOY, we're really cooking. Jokic 99, just averaged 30, 16 and 9, 28, 13 and 10 in the finals. Champ, finals MVP, regular season MVP. We got Murray, we got Gary, a young Jared Allen. Yep. We're going to apply the upgrades. Did the Nuggets repeat as champs? Did Jokic win back-to-back MVPs? How many blocks per game did he average with his new upgrades? Can he become a DPOY candidate? I guess we're about to find out. This is quite ambitious to turn Nikola Jokic into an elite defender. We'll upgrade his interior D from an 83 to a 90. And that block goes from a 67 to an 85. And then anchor badge on defense. Do we have that? No, but we'll throw, what can we throw here? We'll do like challenger. Yeah, we'll do challenger, no dodge there. If you know, you know. And we'll see if Jokic can go for this MVP. I know that voice crack was crazy. I'll edit it out though. It's all good. Jokic does it again. I don't think that the upgrades to his stats when it came to the badges and interior D made him a DPOY though. He averaged 29, 13, 8 assists, but about the same on steals and blocks as last year. Actually, less steals. We didn't upgrade his steal though, to be fair. Giannis was still DPOY. Phil Williamson, coach of the year, 63 wins on the season. Another great year. Harden's on the Bulls, left H-Town. Oh, that's interesting. That Russ video. Ah, wow, that's interesting. You know what I'm talking about. Jamal Murray averaged 21, so he continues to improve. Gary Harris has been a surprising role player for us, to say the least. Round 1, we got Sacramento, Wiggs and Curry. No Boogie anymore over there in Sacktown. Oh, Wardell! They're up 3-1 on us. Can we come back? My guy Curry, you know, he's blown a 3-1 lead before. We get one. That's all we needed. That's all we needed was one. April 22nd, 2020. I remember that day vividly. That was my 15th birthday. 30, 11, and 10 from Jokic. Come on. Come on. One more. Get him out of here. Curry, get him out of here. What happened, Wardell? What happened? 31, 17, and 7 from Jokic. 27 from Jamal. Steph's 33 wasn't enough. They thought they had us. The Lakers. How did this happen? Oh, wait, right. We started in 2016. I was like, how did they draft D'Lo, B.I. Randall? Because they did in real life. I thought we started this from earlier for whatever reason. What's up, Baldy? But yeah, that makes sense that they have all these guys. And they've stayed together and been kind of successful. I mean, second round appearance here. They're going to get smacked by us. Don't get me wrong. We're on to the next. Spurs, Kawhi. He stuck around this time. They got LaMarcus Aldridge as well. They're up 2-1. Up 3-1. Uh-oh. Can we come back again? Not this time. We lose in 5, and the Spurs go on to win the finals in 5 games. So San Antonio got the best of us, despite Jokic continuing to be absolutely awesome. 28 points, 13 boards, 8 assists in the playoffs. Won his second consecutive MVP. Great regular season, too. 63 Ws. But the Spurs were at 61, and LaMarcus and Kawhi just went out there, did what they do, and beat us fairly easily. 5 games. Went on to the finals, did the same to the Raps. Kawhi got a championship. Player progression. Jamal gets better. Moutier gets better. Max Strus goes up 3. Did Max Strus just sneak on over here? Yeah, we drafted him year back. Averaged 10 in his rookie season on trash efficiency, so hopefully he's a little more efficient this time around. Sometimes I gotta remind the AI of stuff throughout the video. I've been noticing all we've seen is upgrades, and the upgrades have been great, right? Jokic has done incredible things, put up big numbers, all that good stuff. But I want to see downgrades, roster adjustments, changes to the team. Or wait, that's not what I say. You can do downgrades, roster adjustments, or have Jokic change teams. Another reminder, Jokic is entering the last year of his contract in the 2020 season. Okay. I just wanted all that to be out there. Let me start back from the start. Joker was unable to win DPOY. I do want to remind you that you can do downgrades, roster adjustments, or have Jokic change team. Another reminder, Jokic is entering the last year of his contract in the 2020 season. You don't have to just upgrade Jokic. Anyway, oh wait, let me put this, hold on, it's here. Look at that. Anyway, Jokic won MVP this season, and we lost in the conference finals to San Antonio in 5. Quick little rundown for the AI there of everything that went down throughout the season, along with some important information and updates. What do you got for me? Analyzing 2K simulation, exploring trade scenarios. Yeah, we haven't seen any deals, and the trades can be a really fun aspect of these videos, especially coming off of a disappointing loss after a chip. You might want to make a little move. This is where the tension hits its peak. You have a 99 overall legend who has won everything, but is now staring at a Game 5 exit and an expiring contract. That is facts. An expiring deal, the pressure's on. The somber visionary hasn't signed an extension yet, and the media is already photoshopping him in the Lakers and Heat jerseys. I can see that. To convince Nikola that Denver is his forever home, the front office decides to stop waiting for potential and goes all in on a co-star who shares his win-at-all-costs mentality. The loss to San Antonio proved that while Jokic is good, he needs a dog on the perimeter. Someone to take the toughest defensive assignment and score when triple teams come. We are trading Gary Harris and Jared Allen for Jimmy Buckets. Storyline. I love this. I love it. The Nuggets front office clears out their young depth to bring in Jimmy Buckets. That's what I just said, Jimmy Buckets. The league is put on notice. Denver now has the highest IQ duo in basketball history. Well, no. Maybe. Jokic is very smart. Bron and Luka have played together. Well, not in this universe. It can't be the highest IQ duo. They just say things like this in basketball history. Like, that's just an easy thing to do, to be the best in basketball history at anything. Anyway, Butler takes the defensive pressure off Jokic, allowing Nikola to focus entirely on orchestrating the offense. This is a championship or supermax season. If Denver wins the title, Jokic stays a Nugget for life. If they fail again, he might walk in free agency or start a new chapter elsewhere. Current status. Jokic is a 99 his contract year. He averaged 29, 13, 8, 1.6 blocks, elite from 3. Back-to-back MVP. One-time finals MVP. 2019 champ. Final roster, it's going to be Joker, Jamal Murray, Jimmy Buckets, and Emmanuel Mudiay. Let's execute the trade, put Butler in the starting 5, and let's get it. I'm going to leave the whole extension situation up to the AI. So although Jokic says he wants to extend here, once we get to next offseason, I'm going to tap in with the AI and be like, hey, this is how the season went, and we'll go from there. They did say if he wins the championship to keep him here. So if that happens, he's staying a Nugget probably for life is what the AI is acting like. Although I've definitely seen it change its mind on stuff like that. Jimmy, he's not in Chicago anymore. I wonder where he's at. I know that Jimmy Butler in real life, he comes to teams, kind of gets mad after a year or two and then requests a trade, but this is 2K. I think the Butler will be a really cool fit next to Jokic. He's an 89 overall, playing for the Dallas Mavericks. Wish he was a little bit higher of an overall, but we're giving up Gary Harris and Jared Allen, so it doesn't matter. Like, we're winning this trade regardless. All right, Gary, and then JA. It's not letting me trade JA. Hold on. They didn't say to include any picks, so even if the trade doesn't work, I'm just going to push it through because it's what the AI told me to do, is to do the trade. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. Jared Allen, Gary Harris, welcome to the team. Mr. Buckets, Jimmy, Jamal, Jokic. You talk about that, we call him the Triple J Big Three, right? But you talk about clutch time closers. Zoe Mama, look no further than this team. We're closing out games like it's nothing. I said it on Twitter. I'm gonna say it here on this video. Christmas Day, we're watching hoops. Turn off the football. Did y'all see the type of games we got NBA Christmas Day? Open up the day. Brunson, Spider, going at it. How about Tyler Kolek? Mitchell Robinson, if he was as good at making free throws as he was at offensive rebounding, we might have the greatest basketball player of all time. What a game that was. Spurs Thunder. Wemby continues to give OKC and Chet belts. Warriors Mavs. My Warriors won a game. AD got hurt again. Sorry, AD. Lakers Rockets. Lakers did not look good. They need some defense, some athleticism, something. They need a trade. And then Timberwolves Nuggets. The nightcap, probably one of the greatest, if not the greatest, NBA Christmas Christmas game in history. It's up there with that Cavs-Warriors 2016. I know. 72 and 10. Jokic does it again. How about 3 straight most valuable players? And with a season like this, you'd think we'll cap it off with the title. Anything less would be a huge disappointment. Joker also added on a steal, 1.5 blocks. Giannis was DPOY. Bol, most improved. 72 and 10. Like I said there, Jamal doesn't make All-NBA or anything. Or Jimmy. Jamal was at 19 a night. Had to score a little bit less because Jimmy's in town. 23 PPG from Mr. Buckets here. And like I said, with the extension situation, we're going to kind of leave that up to the AI. Right now, Jokic has 4 years on his deal. If we win the championship, I'll keep that extension on. If we fall short, I'll see what the AI wants to do and potentially remove that extension. Round 1, we got the 8-seeded Lakers. We beat them in 6. A little bit closer than you want. A little too close for comfort. 25, 14, and 8 from Jokic, though. He helps us close it. Next up will be Utah, led by Rudy, where we sweep them. Next is going to be the Pels. Wardell is just team hopping. He's with the AD, though. That's quite the duo. They managed to win 53 games, but I think they're the type of squad you don't want to run into in the playoffs, or maybe we do want to run into them because we sweep them. Only squad that's given us any type of trouble has been the Lakers so far. Next up will be Philadelphia. The Brody's over there, but Ben left. Oh, well. Oh, Ben's off the bench. Why would they do that? I have no idea. He's a 96 overall, but it's working. They win the first. We'll take the second. They take the third. We're in some trouble here in our 72 and 10 season. Trouble in paradise in what has been a great season for your Nuggets. If we lose this one, we go down 3-1. We're in some big time trouble, and Jokic could be leaving Denver if we lose the series. 27, 13, and 7 from Jokic. It wasn't enough. He's putting up big numbers. We're down 3-1 though. We've overcome this deficit in the past, but it was to an 8-seeded Kings team in the first round. Stakes are way higher this time around. We win 35, 11, and 11 from Joker. 28 from Jimmy. Yep, that's what you need. You need a guy like Jimmy Butler to show up in these big games. Game 6, can we push it to 7? Because if we do, then our chances of comeback get really real. We're down 9. Can we get it any closer? We're down 7. Jokic has 38 and 17. Butler with 31. No, we're going to lose. Wow. Jokic 38, 17, and 6. Butler with 31. But we fall short, and the Sixers win an NBA championship. Very disappointing. We're going to tap in with the AI before free agency hits. We're going to send a prompt over right now. I said Joker. Yep. Joker won MVP, and the team won 72 games. However, we took an L in 6 games to the 76ers. Let me add in the NBA Finals in 6 games to the 76ers. What's the next move for Jokic this summer? You know what I'm realizing? When I type out these prompts, reading them aloud shows me like mistakes or where it doesn't sound as good. It's kind of like when you would write papers in school and the teacher would be like, read them aloud. I'd be like, no, I'm not doing that. But it actually does help quite a bit. Crafting a trade. That is a legendary regular season, but a crushing way to end it. Losing in 6 to the 76ers and presumably Embiid. No, he actually wasn't there. But regardless, after winning 72 games is the kind of regular season merchant talk that would dominate the sports media cycle for years. No, facts. If you win 72 and don't win a ring, you're not really going to hear the end of that. We know that with the 73-9 Warriors. But some of that is probably because of the way they lost. They blew the 3-1. That makes it even. Anyway, it's officially a rivalry now. Entering the 21-22 offseason, Jokic is technically a free agent since he was in the final year of his deal. Despite the 72 wins, the finals loss has created a massive rift in the process. Season 6, 21-22, the Twin Towers, the 76ers exposed a flaw. Even with Jimmy Butler, the Nuggets didn't have enough size and verticality to stop a dominant rim-running or post-scoring big in a 7-game series. Jokic realizes he can't do the heavy lifting in the paint alone if he wants to beat the elite giants of the East. No! Not Evan Mobley! Find somebody who loves you the way this AI loves Evan Mobley. The amount of times Evan Mobley has been mentioned in these videos is something ridiculous. Roster move. Trade Emmanuel Mudiay, 80 overall, and a first-round pick for Evan Mobley, who's just entering the league. The storyline. In a shocking move, the Nuggets trade their steady starting point guard. Well, Mudiay would be off the bench because we got Jamal. But anyway, to move into the 2021 draft to select Evan Mobley. This signifies the end of the small ball era in Denver. By pairing Jokic with a 7-foot defensive phenom like Mobley, you are creating a Twin Towers lineup that is designed specifically to erase the 76ers and the Bucks Bucks, so they're worried about Giannis too from the map. Jokic re-signs 5-year Supermax, but only after the front office promises to move Murray to full-time PG spot to make room for the Jokic, Mobley, Butler frontcourt. That is elite. Current status, Jokic 99, re-sign. We got Jamal, Jimmy, Mobley, Joker. The vibe. Denver is no longer just a skill team. They are now the most physically imposing defense in the league. Let's do the trade. Oh man, this is going to be crazy. I actually love the idea of Evan Mobley in the front court. The mid-range maestro Sean Livingston retired. D-Wade retired, a free agent. That's crazy. But I love the idea of Evan Mobley in the front court next to Nikola Jokic. How should we do this? What pick is he projected to go? They're saying he's going to go 4. So I'm going to trade. Yeah, we'll do Emmanuel Mudiay, who's a decent overall. He's an 83. Throw him in this deal. Who's got pick 4? It's the Trailblazers. So we call them up. Oh yeah, and then they wanted me to throw in a first. We'll do the one this year and the one next year. I know they said just throw in a future one, but I feel bad. So there you go. Number 1 pick, Dubs take Cade. 2, Rockets take Green. 3, oh, it gets traded to the Cavs along with the first for Kevin Love. And the Cavs take Scotty Barnes. So does Cleveland, I'm just a little bit curious, do they still have Braun? No, they have Kyrie though. Where's Braun at? I guess Braun in theory could have retired. No, he's on the Rockets, but no Harden there. He's playing with Hey Handsome, Kelly Oubre, and Jalen Green. So I guess the Rockets weren't very good. They just had the 2nd pick. 4th pick. Oh, I had auto draft on. Dang nabbit! We weren't supposed to take Jalen Suggs. Hold on, I'm gonna just wait for Mobley to get picked and get him over here. Cavs took Mobley. 2K got the script, but sorry, Cleveland, you're getting Jalen Suggs. So they ended up with multiple good picks in this draft. They're gonna say no, we forced the trade through. We get Evan Mobley on the squad. Welcome to the team, E-Mob. We throw Mobley at the 4. He starts next to Jokic immediately. So then we've got Jamal, Jimmy, Mobley, Jokic off a 72-win season that ended in disappointment, trying to bounce back with the big-time move in the draft. Jimmy goes down 1, but how about Jamal? Up 3 more. He's a 91 now. We love the progression out of our young superstar as we head in the 21-22 season. Shout out to my grandma. She's always looking at the community posts and stuff and like reading the comments. So be sure to be nice in those comments. My grandma's reading those, all right? But she was like, you're at 295K right now, or 295,000. And then I was like, no, we just hit 296, right? But anyway, this was yesterday. She made wings for Christmas. And listen, chicken wings need to be at every major event. If there is, it doesn't matter what holiday, what season. If there is chicken wings, the holiday's probably going to be better. I'll tell you that right now. They were so good. I ate a couple pieces of ham, but then I was like, bro, I'm straight chicken. Slamming that. Pumpkin pie afterwards, some cookies. My mom got me this popcorn. It's like Oreo flavored. I'm crazy on that. I ate a lot yesterday, and we got a lot of treats still left over in the house, man. I see why people make their New Year's resolution to hit the gym. Because, bro, after the holiday season, yeah. But hey, I've been hitting the gym year round. So we're all good. We should be good. Next time you see me on camera, I'm gonna be looking like Big Z in that one Mountain Dew commercial, or the one where he was eating Mountain Dew and Doritos. Jokic is your MVP, averaging 26, 11, and 8. That's what, like 4 straight now? Yes, indeed, 4 straight. Probably his worst stats, but again, like they're still really good. And we just brought in Mobley to play with them. We won 63. We just have more offensive options, so I'm not going to read into him scoring less that much. Oh yeah, and Jamal Murray went up to a 91, so he's probably commanding the ball a little bit more, averaging 21 and 6. Jimmy was at 22, 5 and 6. E-Mob, 12 a night. Kyle Anderson, the weak link, all due respect, in the starting 5. Round 1, we got the Lakers. Sweep them. Phoenix. Oh my goodness. Brooms, first 2 rounds. Pels, AD, Curry. James Wiseman's on the team too. That's crazy. We sweep them 12-0 going into the finals. Joker, let's run it back with Philly. We know how this went last time. Ben Simmons is starting at PG. Do they still have Russ? They don't. So it's just Ben Simmons solo squad, and golly, THT. He's got Okafor, Mikal Bridges, the hometown kid. Mikal thought he was going to get drafted to Philly, but then got traded on draft night. I think his mom worked for the Sixers. He was from Philadelphia. Would have been perfect, but just didn't work out that way. Anyway, game 1, they take the second. We're not going to lose to them. Yeah, we're tied up to a piece. There we go. But we're not going to lose to them without Russ. That's a non-negotiable. That can't be happening. It might be happening. Oh, goodness gracious. This Philly team. We're down by 6, 2:34 to go. They've outscored us 31-12 in the 4th. Outscored us by nearly 20 in 1 quarter. Embarrassing, man. Who was that inbound in the ball? Zimmerman? Who are you? It goes into Scala beats here. Is that Sherrod Bayless? What type of lineup we got on the floor? Where's Mobley? Where's Butler? Where's Jamal? Jokic, loses John Collins. Slowest crossover move ever, but it worked. Finishes it home. None of my guys are fouled out. Y'all better get in here shortly. Shout out Isaiah Thomas. Taylor Horton-Tucker will bring it up here. THC. And Ben Simmons, he isn't actually like playing for the fishing team. He like owns the fishing team. He bumps off Jared Bayless and finishes. Fishing legend, Ben Simmons. Big time bucket. Jared Bayless with the ball, throws it down to Joker. Joker backing in on JC. He's too little. Jokic only has 17 on the night, 14 of those coming in the paint. But we know Jokic. He can turn it up down the stretch of a game, and that's exactly what we're expecting him to do here. Jahlil Okafor with the ball. Okafor gonna throw it away. How about Skal Labissiere with the steal? This is the slowest fast break in history. Jared Bayless has a corner three. It's off. Zimmerman taps the rebound. It goes to Collins. THT over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges working in the mid-range. Finds Ben Simmons. Simmons defended by Skal Labissiere. Will turn the corner. Slow it up a little bit, get to the rim. Great defense from Skal. He'll get a stop. This lineup we have out here right now is really wonky, but it's kind of working. Labissiere, finds it. Shua on the cut. Precious can't hit. Jokic the rebound. Some nasty hoops being played right now. Bayless the pass fake. Fires a three. Misses. Joker the board. Kicks it back out. Joker, you should have gone up with it. Bayless mid-range. It's good. I was going to call it timeout, but this lineup's kind of frying. We're within 50 seconds to go, and we only have one timeout. Now 45 seconds to go. Simmons will drive up the middle. No look pass to Jahlil Okafor. In another universe, Ben Simmons throwing no looks to Okafor. Oh, man. 40 seconds to go. Here's Bayless with the ball. He throws it down to Jokic. Jokic, touch pass to Bayless. Lay-in is good. Jared Bayless, the greatest bald player in NBA history. Ben Simmons with the ball. We're going to need a stop here. He bumps off Bayless right up the middle, but passes out of an open layup. Where have I seen that before? Simmons will get it back. About a 10-second differential between shot and game clock, so we got some time if we can get a stop here. Simmons will use the screen. He has room. Throw it away! Joker the steal. 10 seconds to go. We're running. Jared Bayless with the ball. 7 seconds now. Bayless to Achua to Zimmerman. To Jokic. Jokic for the tie. It's good. Nikola Jokic with 0.4 remaining. Are you kidding me? But they could still win it at the horn. 0.4 is enough time to get a shot up. Collins fires. Misses. We're going to OT here in game 5. Oh my goodness, man. Jokic and friends. Just a weird lineup out there to close the game, but I was rocking with it and it worked out. Oh my goodness, that was crazy. I'm gonna simcast the start of overtime. We'll jump back in if it's still closed. Bro, what in the world were we running out there? 2:19 to go. Let's get back in here. Up by 1. Kyle Anderson will inbound. Slow-mo gonna find E-Mob. Mobley gives it back to Kyle Anderson. Bounces it to Jamal Murray now. Murray is defended by Simmons. We got all our guys out here. I'm really excited to see this lineup in action for the first time. Jimmy Buckets will get a screen from Mobley. Butler right up the middle. That's a layup line for Jimmy. An easy look at the rim for Butler. And we're up by 3 as the clock ticks below 2 minutes. Here's Simmons with it. Simmons gonna swing it to Jahlil Okafor. Jamal, right idea. Tries to steal it away from Okafor. He kind of had his head turned, but Murray gets called for the reach in. Najee Marshall will inbound here. It goes into Okafor. Okafor gonna swing it over to John Collins. Collins has our rookie Mobley defending. Hits Simmons on the wing, but Simmons can't shoot. Ben, 4 on the shot clock here. He might have to fire a jumper. He does from mid-range. Doesn't drop. Jokic the rebound. Yeah, we're cool with Ben Simmons taking those jumpers. Jimmy Butler with the ball. Butler gonna get a screen from Jokic. Swings to Murray. It goes to Kyle Anderson. Anderson will get a Joker screen here. Slow-mo, taking his time. The spin move. He's always taking his time. He's so slow. Murray's gonna have to heave up some nonsense. He misses. Well contested by Ben Simmons. Just over a minute to go here as Simmons crosses the timeline. Benji Buckets has the mismatch. Goes to Jamal. Swings to Okafor. Ben just will not look at the rim to shoot the basketball when we jump in these games. John Collins to Mikal Bridges. Bridges back to JC. One more to Najee. Open look in the corner is off. We got lucky there. 3/4 of a minute to go. We're up by 3. Bucket will make it a 2-possession game. Murray gets a Mobley screen. Murray will slow it up a little bit. Finds Anderson. Anderson gonna get a screen from Joker. Kyle driving to the rim. How did he get to the basket? He's so slow. Slow-mo to the rim. Lays it in, and that's a big-time finish to put us up by 5 here in this extra period. Still 30 on the clock. Najee Marshall gonna inbound. It goes into Ben Simmons. Simmons with Murray defending. Gonna get to the basket. Back him down. Layup is good. 25 seconds left. So Philly's gonna have to foul here. And we're confident in either Butler or Murray stepping up to the line. These guys are two incredible clutch performers. First one from Butler drops. Second one from Jimmy Buckets also goes. And we're up by 5. 24 seconds still remain. But those free throws put us in a really good position. If you're Philadelphia, I feel like you got to go for a three-pointer. They have no timeouts left. Najee Marshall will inbound. Marshall finds Simmons at the top of the key. Ben's not going to be the guy to take your three. He'll get it. Touch pass to Marshall. I mean, that's a nice find, but what are you really doing there? Because you're sending Jamal right to the line. He's going to get us 2 points. I trust him to do that. Bro, if Ben developed a shot, I know people have talked about this all the time. Murray makes the first, but could you imagine how crazy Ben would have been and if he didn't have the injury issues and everything else that went down, the whole Philly situation? Oh, man. Murray makes both, but I guess that's some of the fun of the NBA, these what-if players that you wonder, how could things have gone? Bridges, wing three. Okay, it's over now. One more win and we're out of here. 34 from Butler. Ben at 35 and 11, but we just didn't see any aggression from him down the stretch at all, and that led to Philadelphia ultimately losing. One more, we close it, and Jokic is a two-time champion before he even won his first one in real life. But it's not going to happen here in Game 6. We're going to a Game 7. Almost came back late. Had a big fourth quarter, outscoring Philly by 13, but Sixers were just up by too much. Simmons 22 and 10, he wins it. Jokic a light night, 17, 12 and 8, 25 from Murray, 24 from Butler. It all comes down to this Game 7, but I wouldn't go against our guys. Like, I think our guys got it in this type of situation. You've got some great closers, like I've mentioned. I know I've said it a lot, but I'm just really impressed by the talent we have, the guys that we have that are capable of closing games, and hopefully they can do it right here as we're up by 4 points, 2:31 to go. We got to close this one out in front of our home fans, but before we do, I got to grab a snack or something or some water, bro. Voice is raspy. Yeah, I'll be back. Okay, we're back to it. I just slammed a protein shake. I drink those things like every day. Nerlens Noel into Ben Simmons. Simmons defended by my guy, Jared Bayless. Oh, man. Why do we have this lineup in again? Mobley's at least in here this time. Oh, we're getting cooked. I can't watch this. Thank you, CPU, for calling a timeout, because we need Jimmy. We need Jamal. At least Mobley was out there this time. There's Jamal. There's Jimmy. There's Mobley. Okay, everybody's out here. Kyle Anderson, I'm cool without you, but hey, he did have that one layup. Game 7 of the finals. Jamal Murray with the ball. We're up by 2. Just over 2 minutes to go. Murray will get the screen from Jokic. Jokic rolling to the basket. Jahlil Okafor defending him. 5 on the shot clock here. Murray's got to go. There's a Mobley screen. Jamal thought about it. Gonna have to take it. Misses it as he's falling to the floor. Rebounded by Philadelphia. Najee Marshall has the ball. Marshall, 15 on the shot clock. Bounces it to Ben. You don't have to worry about him taking that three. He gets to the rim. Jumper is off. Jokic gets up there for the rebound. A little bit of air time for Nikola Jokic. Butler gives it to Jamal Murray. Murray looking for Jokic. Oh, nice pass. Joker down low, loses it. He was just a little bit too deep under the basket. Less than a minute and a half left now for Philadelphia. They're only down 2. Simmons has it. He's going to look to facilitate something here for the Sixers. Simmons up the middle, fakes the shot, draws the double, bounces out to Bridges. Bridges, 5 on the shot clock now, gets it to Simmons. Simmons backing in, fading away, and missing. Jokic, another nice rebound. He's pulling those things down with one hand. Kyle Anderson with the ball. He's going to spin. Anderson swings to Murray. 50 on the shot, or on the clock here. Murray going to swing it back over to Anderson. Anderson turns the corner, gets to the rim, and finishes. Are you kidding me? Game 7, Kyle Anderson. You need a bucket. I want Kyle Anderson. Oh my goodness. What is going on? Najee Marshall inbound. Marshall into Ben Simmons. Now it goes to John Collins. Philly can't afford to come up empty on this possession. Bridges fires a 3, misses, and that might be it. We might just win this one here in Game 7. Jamal's going to push the ball the other way. Finds Joker. Joker didn't want the 3. He wants to waste a little bit of time, which I think is smart. Slow-mo's open. Didn't take it. It'll go to Butler. They're doubling ball. They want to force a turnover here. Kyle Anderson to Jokic. Joker lay-in, misses. Simmons the rebound. Philly will have one last shot at it. Ben crosses the timeline, swings. Bridges is open. In and out. Oh, Bridges blew it. He had a clean look there. Could have put Philly within 1, but it didn't find the bottom of the net. Murray, first one's good. Second one from Jamal. Yeah, that's the game. We clutch out a Game 7 W. Wouldn't have been possible without our guy Slow-Mo. Kyle Anderson only had 8 points. Jamal only had 8. That's a bad night for him. Luckily, Joker had 26, 12, and 7. And Jimmy Butler, the leading scorer tonight with 30 points. Ben had 27, 8, and 12. So a good night for Benji Buckets. But not enough. Your Nuggets are back. The Evan Mobley move. It secured us a championship. So I guess AI is validated in saying, oh, go get Evan Mobley. They say it about every time. But we got him. We won a title. So it worked. Although we did win less regular season games. What you're really playing for is the chip at the end of the year. As long as you make the playoffs, you're good when it comes to the regular season. You'd obviously like to have a high seed so you can get, good seeding for the postseason. I'm rambling. Joker regresses down 2. Sometimes when a player regresses, the AI will have some type of reaction to that. Mob goes up 5. We brought in Cash Money Chris. I love that. Another clutch player. And he fills a hole in the lineup. We needed a small forward. Perfect. Wow, Jared Bayless is an 81 ankle taker. Shout out to Jared, man. But we'll see what the AI's got to say coming off the title. Is that D White on the team too? Derek, what's up, Baldy? Why is Joker wearing number 6? You're not Bron. It's not letting him wear number 15 like he usually wears. Did they retire it for Melo in this universe? Oh, they did. And then they just didn't let Jokic wear it anymore. I think that's what happened because nobody on the team is wearing 6. All right, Jokic, or number 15. All right, Jokic, I guess you're wearing number 6 now. LaJoker James. Oh, I forgot to prompt the AI. Whoops. Let me do that before we get to the season. What am I thinking? I said we're back. Another ring MVP and finals MVP added to the resume. I didn't know how to put the accent over the E, so it says resume. You know what I meant, though. I meant to say resume. We also picked up Cash Money Chris over the offseason. Yep, Chris Middleton. I felt like I had to add that in there, man, because getting Chris Middleton's pretty cool. Begin processing thoughts. So, okay. The narrative arc. The AI seems to respond a lot faster these days, so maybe it's gotten better or faster. I don't know. The narrative arc of Nikola Jokic is becoming one of the most dominant in NBA history. By the end of 2022, he's already secured multiple MVPs, a finals MVP, and 2 NBA championships. The addition of Cash Money, Chris Middleton, historically an 88 overall in 2K22. I literally sent the screenshot. He's like an 82 in this, but either way, alongside Jimmy Butler and a rapidly developing, your guy, Evan Mobley, makes Denver look like an unbeatable juggernaut. For the 22-23 season, we are going to lean into the point center evolution and the team's defensive chemistry. Season 7, 22-23, the system master. With the arrival, I'm gonna edit that out. The arrival of Chris Middleton, the Nuggets have 3 elite closers in Jokic, Butler, and Middleton. Indeed, and Jamal. However, the media is starting to say Jokic is stat padding and that he's slowing down the pace too much. But we're winning. Why? To silence the critics and truly unlock the transition game with Mobley, Nikola decides to become a defensive playmaker. It's always about Evan Mobley somehow, some way. Attribute, badge, and upgrade. Pass IQ and accuracy on 99. Give him legendary break starter and needle threader. Oh, the storyline. Jokic decides to stop overhandling the ball in the half court and instead focuses on the quarterback style outlet passes. With legendary break starter, the moment he grabs a rebound, he's launching full court dimes to a sprinting Jimmy Butler or, of course, Evan Mobley. This makes Denver not only the best half-court team, but also the most dangerous transition team in the league. We are chasing a 74-win season to break the Bulls and Warriors records. We've got Joker, 99. Well, he's a 97. I sent that. But either way, yeah, he's really good. But with the badges, he probably will be back to 99. Jamal, Jimmy, Chris, Mobley. Jokic had a big regular season last year. Let's add the badges. Chris Middleton, wing scorer. Jokic might already have 99 pass IQ and accuracy. I'm not sure what that's really looking like here for him. His accuracy's at a 98, pass IQ at a 94, so that's a slight little boost. And then badges, break starter. We go to playmaking. It was Hall of Fame. We'll give him a little boost to legend. And then what was the other badge? I don't think it's one that we have here. They said needle threader. We don't have that one, but you know what? I'll give him versatile visionary as well. So he really sees the floor and everything. And he's back to a 99. Okay, big season coming up. Looking for 74 wins. That is a lofty goal. Also, Victor Wembanyama set to enter the association here. I got to download a draft class. Yeah, he's going to enter the league. We did not win the 74. We won 67 games. Jokic was your MVP. He was at 25, 12, and 9 averages on the season. I mean, they might as well name this the Nikola Jokic Award. That's 5 straight most valuable players from the Joker. And yeah, 67 wins, no Nuggets on All NBA. We grabbed the 1 seed, head and shoulders above everybody else. But out east, the Celtics, they won the same amount of games as us. They still got little Isaiah over there. JB, Laurie, Triple J, no, they never ended up getting JT in this NBA universe, but clearly things are still working out quite well for them. In real life, the Celtics, oh no, this was the year the Nuggets won it, was 23, but in 24, the Celtics were able to win it, so they'd be a little bit ahead of schedule if they beat us to win the title. But they're not doing that. We're rebeating history by winning a championship with the Nuggets in 2023. Also, if you were curious about our guy, Cash Money Chris, and how he did, he averaged 11. Still way better than Slow-Mo, although Slow-Mo was so clutch. We're down 3-2 to the Dubs in round 1. So much for a championship. Cade and Clay might take us down. They don't even have Cade Dizzle in the Bay anymore. It's a young Cade Cunningham alongside a veteran Klay Thompson. And Clay the Stallion and Cade could eliminate us here. You serious? We lost to Clay the Stallion and Cade? Oh my gosh. Cade gave us 36. That's ugly. 8-seeded We Believe Warriors. That was almost the second time in this video the Warriors won a chip as the 8 seed. Y'all remember the start of the video when they almost did it? Well, they almost did it again and did it again. When is Baby Keem ever going to drop another album, man? Oh my goodness. Jokic averaged 22, 11, and 8 in round 1, which is still good, but not up to the standard of what you would want out of Jokic. And now I'm curious because you have a big season like that. You win all those games. You're the 1 seed and you lose to the 8 seed. I'm curious to see how the AI reacts to that. Are we going to make a major move? Is Jokic going to be on the move? I don't know. I mean, like I've said before in these videos, the AI can be pretty random with the decisions it makes. Although we're with the AI's favorite player, Evan Mobley, so I'm guessing Joker will probably stick around here. Jimmy does regress down to Mobley. Went up 5 to a 90. Precious Achiuwa is incredible at basketball too. Up 3 to an 83. Hey, Greg Monroe, Big Zoo, Damian Jones. We got all types of bigs here in Denver. I said Joker won his 5th MVP. We didn't break the record, but we were the 1 seed. Despite that, we lost in round 1 to the 8 seed Warriors. Or I should have said 8 seeded. Let me fix my my grammar there. 8 seeded Warriors. And oh boy, I was gonna show y'all it, but my controller batteries popped up that they were low. The notification went away. Controller batteries always running low, man. My goodness. That is a devastating way for a legendary season to end. Winning 5 MVPs officially puts Joker in the Mount Olympus of basketball history. Time with Michael Jordan and Bill Russell for second most of time. Only Kareem, 6, stands above him now. Here's a breakdown of that bittersweet 67 win campaign. The MVP campaign by the number. Your Joker stats are peak efficiency, averaging 25, 12, and 9 while shooting 46 from 3 at the center position is essentially a video game cheat code. The milestone. Tying MJ and Russell for 5 MVPs is arguably the biggest achievement you can hit in a My NBA sim. Well, if you passed them, that'd be bigger. If you won 20 MVPs, that'd be bigger. But they're saying that it's realistically achievable. Anyway, he is now statistically the greatest big man of his generation. I could agree with that, and arguably the GOAT of your Sims timeline. I could agree with that too. Well, Bron's here, but Bron hasn't won the 2020 championship. I don't know. Either way, we're not here for debates. The regular season dominance. A 67-15 all regular season record is an all-time great season, tying the 17 Warriors and 86 Celtics. While it didn't break 73-9 record, your team stats were terrifying. Shot the ball efficiently, had great playmaking, 33 assists a night, playing Nuggets ball. The roster looking at progression. E-Mob and Jamal Murray alongside Joker makes the exit even more shocking. Facts. Both of them 90 overall. The 8-1 heartbreak. Losing to the 8-seeded Warriors in the first round is a total. Hey, We Believe they know ball. Nightmare. The irony, the real life 07 Warriors pulled this off against the 67-win Mavs team. It seems 2K simulation engine decided to repeat history. That is interesting. The culprit, even as an 8 seed, the Warriors in 22-23, they actually don't have Steph. It doesn't really matter. That's the one thing with these AI simulations and doing historic sims, they'll get confused on where players are at, because if I had to show them screenshots of the whole league every year, oh my gosh, it'd take me weeks to make one of these videos. Anyway, your team is aging in interesting ways. Jimmy Butler, 86, and Chris Middleton, 82, are starting to regress. Middleton didn't regress yet. Evan Mobley +5. Oh, clearly the future co-star next to Joker. It's wild that the Celtics ended up winning it all, beating those same Warriors 4-2, as they seem to be the only team that that could handle that Golden State momentum. No, that is pretty wild. Would you like me to look at your roster? No, you're just supposed to decide what to do. You gave me that whole Yappuccino, nothing at the end, no moves, just a question. Had to slide through with the reminder. It's up to you what we do. It can be upgrades or downgrades to Jokic, moves to improve the roster, or even Joker change teams. Nice, Danny. Changing teams. There we go. Joker winning the 5th MVP. Okay, the roster overhaul. The simulations show that Butler and Middleton are slowing down. In this path, we treat that first round exit as a wake-up call and blow up the supporting cast to build the most efficient modern roster around Joker. Trade Jimmy Butler and Chris Middleton. Go after Mikal or OG. Part 2. Wait, man, what? What you mean? Which part are we doing? Oh, there's multiple paths. Oh, I read that as part, not path. So we got choices here. One is we go make a roster overhaul. 2 is Joker requests a trade and plays with Wemby or plays with Jokic. And the other is we trade the players for picks. Okay, so I'm going to say, hey, it's up to you what we do here. Because I'm not going to make the decision on the 3. And see, I was mentioned here. They said a Danny 2K style challenge. So that's pretty interesting. But anyway, let's see what the AI is leaning into, what it prefers. Because that's what we're going to go with. Developing a trade narrative. Reimagining the lineup. Since Joker just hit that 5th MVP mark, Victor Wembanyama's about to enter the league. What? This is a Danny 2K style experiment to see if we can break the sim. We're going to build the most skilled front court in the history of the sport. We're playing Evan Mobley at small. Oh my gosh. What are we doing? Chris Middleton, Jimmy Butler in a first for the number 1 pick. And we're putting Mobley at small forward, Wemby at power forward, Joker at center. Keep Jamal Murray as the primary option. Bro, what? What do we got going on? Where did Wemby go? He went to the Rockets. Is Bron still there? Because that'd actually be a crazy pairing, wouldn't it? No, Bron left. He's on the Raptors. The real LeBron. So, but listen, we're going to go get Victor. Wemby and Jokic? Dude, this is about to be absolute trouble. It took the AI a long time to come to the conclusion of what it wanted to do. It was super confused there for a minute. I don't know what was going on. It was giving me options, all this stuff. So it's Jimmy, Middleton, and a first. They're obviously going to decline. We pushed the deal through. Welcome to Denver, Victor Wembanyama. Now Mobley at 6'11 is going to be small forward. This is super awkward and weird. Wemby's going to be our 7'3 power forward of doom. But it's Victor Wembanyama, so it's fine. Jokic will be center. I think Mobley should have been in the deal for Wemby. The AI loves Mobley too much for that to happen. And what else do they have to say here? I'll see what else was in there. The lineup shift. Yeah, did that. Why this works for the sim. Mobley and Wemby is your wings. Your interior defense will be a literal wall. You won't be losing to 8 seeds because of Curry layups. 6th MVP chase. Joker will have his stats skyrocket. Well, we got Wemby now. The narrative, after a 5th MVP and a first round exit, Joker decides that small ball is dead. He wants to play with the only person on earth who makes him look small. Well, not the only person on earth. Isn't there a dude who's like over 8 feet tall? Team goals, we want to go 74-8. We want Joker to average a triple-double. We want Wemby to be rookie of the year in DPOY and go perfect in the playoffs. Oh, okay. Sounds fairly easy. Let's go achieve all those. Man, what do you think this is? How are we going to do all that? 16-0 in the playoffs, 74 wins. That's too much. I mean, I hope we can do it, but wow, that's loft. Just entered the modern era here in 2K, the 23-24 season, so that's exciting, I guess. Y'all excited for the new year, 2026? The good old ball drop. Well, we are not going to beat the record. We've already lost more games. Here's something I'll say about the new year and New Year's resolutions. If you want to set a goal and stick to it in the new year, more power to you. I hope you do it. But I think the best goals come on a random day. Let's say it's Tuesday, March 32nd, right? And you're like, I'm a lock in. This is like, I remember, here's a good example. I remember one day when I was younger, I was just like, I want to post on YouTube every day. And the rest is history. I've just been doing it ever since. It wasn't a New Year's resolution. It was just like, I want to do this. I'm going to do it. I think the best goals start on random days, not because there's a new year. I think that when a new year comes around, it's popular to make a resolution. That's why everybody signs up for a gym membership. And by January 31st, you're out the gym. I hope everybody achieves their goals. I want everybody to achieve their goals. But I'm just saying how it usually goes. There's a reason Planet Fitness is running sales. That they know. Giannis is your MVP. 29 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. Here's an idea for you, Planet Fitness. I don't know if they already do this. If they dropped like a gift card in stores that was like a membership for, let's say, 6 months, 3 months, whatever it may be. I know there's join fees, but if all that was covered in the gift card, whatever the cost of it was, they dropped that in a store, threw it in there around November, December, that'd go triple platinum. I'm telling you it would. Planet Fitness, you better cut me off a piece of the pie. Phil Williamson, Coach of the Year. Jokic All-NBA first. Only averaged 21, 10, and 9 alongside Wemby. Was the Wemby Rookie of the Year? I was on my Planet Fitness rant for whatever reason. Wemby averaged 14, 6, and 2, and he was All-Rookie first, but did not win Rookie of the Year, and was not the Defensive Player of the Year either. I don't know why they thought that was going to happen as a rookie. Wait, did he win MVP this year? No, he didn't. Oh, shoot. That just kind of came and went. I didn't even really think about it. Giannis won MVP over Joker. I mean, Joker's stats, he didn't deserve it, all due respect. Maybe this pairing of him and Wemby wasn't really the play, and Mobley, the small forward's just so weird. Hey, Tim Hardaway's here. A little accurate Nuggets there. Let's get to the postseason. Let's see what we can do. Round 1, take care of the Pels easily. Round 2, we're getting cooked by the Blazers. We'll at least win game 5. Portland's got KD, Ant, DG, whoever Suhail Boss is. He's apparently really good. And we lost in 6. 41 from Jamal Murray. And the Jazz, no. I thought we were going to see the Killian Hayes Finals MVP of Doom. The Killian Hayes Conference MVP of Doom is enough, though. That's quite ridiculous in and of itself. Yeah, Joker just wasn't producing at the level we've grown accustomed to from Jokic throughout this run. And ultimately, that results in us falling short. So we'll head into the 24 offseason looking to answer some questions. Namely, why in the world did we put Evan Mobley at small forward? Although now Wemby's up to an 89, E-Mobe's up to a 90. Oh, we might fry the league if we keep this team together another year. But maybe the AI has second thoughts. We'll see. I said we grabbed a 1 seed but completed none of the goals you said. You see the goals right here. 74 and 8. Triple-double season from Joker. Wemby Rookie of the Year DPOY. 16-0 playoff run. Literally none of that happened. So I guess a colossal disappointment in that aspect. But mainly what I'm disappointed in is the fact that we didn't win the championship. That is a tough outcome. Even with the first seed and a 62-20 record, the simulation engine can be brutal. You ran into a classic 2K buzzkill, facts, where a dominant regular season doesn't translate to postseason hardware. Here's the breakdown of why those goals slipped away and how the league changed. The MVP race, Joker versus Giannis. While Joker's numbers were elite, Giannis, the Greek freak, officially took the crown this year. The comparison, Joker averaged 21, 10, and 9. Did I even send them Giannis stats? How did they know that? This might be from real life. I don't know. 30, 12, and 7. Is that accurate? Because I didn't even send that in the screenshot, I don't think. He averaged 29, 8, and 7 here in the game. So I guess they were using stats from real life. Anyway, in 2K, the engine often favors higher scoring defensive impact. When the records are similar, yeah, our win total dropped. Playoff heartbreak. We avoided the 1-8 upset, 1-4-1, but then the Blazers beat us. Celtics repeated as champs. Silver lining, the alien is growing. Yeah, Wemby +6 as a rookie. He's an 89, and E-Mobe's a 90. What's the move for the offseason? The Last Dance trade. So get a superstar so we don't waste another year of Joker's prime. The Joker Revenge Tour. All decisions are up to you. Like, why does he keep asking me, hey, what do we do? I don't know, you tell me. All those timelines, those choices seem interesting, but you gotta tell me which one we're going with here. Okay, season was a statistical anomaly. Since you give me the full control, I am making a high-stakes executive decision to overhaul this roster. Oh, we're getting Ant? We're getting rid of Mobley. AI traded its favorite player. They traded his favorite player to go get E-Mobe. They're saying Mobley, great defense, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. The offense is too slow. Ant is perfect, and he gives us scoring, and he's actually coming from that Portland team that we recently lost to, so that's perfect too. Reclaim the MVP. They want Joker's touch tendency and shot tendency at 99 as well. Okay, so we'll do that, but first order of business, we got to go get this Evan Mobley trade done. Get Ant-Man in here. Bro, we're about to go get Anthony Edwards. Are you kidding? Ant-Man. How do you like the mountains here in Denver? And it's fire too, because Jokic and Ant, Timberwolves and Nuggets just had a crazy duel last night. I'm going to put Mobley at the 4 for the sake of the Blazers. I'm just being nice here, but if I'm trading him away, I want them to at least to be able to get him in his proper position. I'll do backup position center. There you go. So it's E-Mobe, Timberwolves, or not Timberwolves. He's on the Trailblazers in this universe. Bron's just team hopping. Anthony Edwards, who's an 88 right now, and they also wanted me to throw in Tim, and they might take that. They actually took the deal. Usually that doesn't happen. We have to force the deal through, but it worked. Anthony Edwards only went up 1 this offseason. Hopefully that's a fluke and he'll continue to improve because Ant should be more than an 89. And then they also told me to up Joker's tendency so he's more aggressive and putting up bigger numbers. His touch tendency was a little low, so we'll throw that on 99. And yeah, we're ready to start another year. So we now have a ridiculous young core of Wemby and Ant, and then we got the vets in Joker and Murray. Insanity, man. Anything else they want me to do? Nope. They want Joker to win his 6th MVP. They want us to break the record again. Wemby win MIP or DPOY. Final results, a full... all right, bro. Let's start the season. I still can't believe the Jokic. That was the craziest thing ever, bro. Jokic? Were they really calling Jokic and Nurkic that at the time? Jokic? I was younger at the time. It was 2016. I don't remember hearing that. And I was pretty tapped into ball at that time. Jokic, bro. What? The AI's been talking about some Danny beat the record. Danny beat the record. Your team goes 74-8. And if we can win out this season, we'll actually do it. Now, is there any chance we win out this year? Maybe. We're kind of winning. Okay. Well, we might still win over 70 games, which I would consider pretty good. And the sky's the limit. I mean, Anthony Edwards is going to get better. Wemby's going to get better. Jokic is still going to be Jokic as we win 70 flat. And Joker's back to it with his heightened shot tendency and touch tendency. His numbers were back up 27, 12, and 9. This was a really positive season. And Wemby did get MIP. That was another goal on our list. He averaged 21 and 10. And Phil Williamson, coach of the year, as we go 70 and 12 to top out the Western Conference. Did that say my Warriors got Giannis? Oh no, that was Cade on the Warriors. I misread it. My bad. I thought my Warriors got Giannis. That's going to happen in real life though, right? No? Okay. How did Anthony Edwards do in his first year here with your Denver Nuggets? 22 a night. We had Kmart Jr. Kmart, man, what a store. I used to go there. You go get your Little Caesars with the crazy bread back when the $5 pizza was actually $5. Timberwolves in round 1. LeBron, what's up, Aunt? Beat them in 6. Next up will be the Warriors. Oh yeah, Cade. We just saw him on All-NBA first team. Malverde, that's Cade in them? Or did he play for... Yeah, he played for Malverde. We win in 6. Next up will be the Blazers. We took away Ant from them, but they have E-Mob now, and they're still really good. Oh, we sweep them. Hawks in the finals. That's Ant's hometown team. He's from ATL. 33-14, or he might just be from Georgia. Where's Ant from? I'm going to look it up. I knew I was right. He's from Atlanta, Georgia. Wow, this Hawks team is terrible. We're about to smack them. They were the 1 seed? They had to win 48 games. The East had to be trashed. They won 58. I mean, they got a whole lot of mid, but they don't have one lead superstar. Is Marvin Bagley their lead superstar? Man, give me my championship. 2-0, 3-0. Nuggets in 4. Jokic, finals MVP. And we're back at the top of the mountain. 22, 13, and 8 from Joker in the NBA Finals to lead us to a Larry O.B. here. And I'll be honest with y'all, I think we might be able to run up a dynasty. Joker averaged a triple-double in the postseason. 23, 13, and 10. Ant's only going to get better. Same thing for Wembanyama. And we just won with those guys still improving, still young in the league. So imagine once they hit their peaks, Joker should still have a few more years of peak ball once they peak too. So yeah, Joker's only 30 now as Ant goes +3 to a 92, Wemby +4 to a 93. We have Jalen Johnson. Slide bro over to the 3. We have OG as well, OG Anunoby. I'm going to put Jalen Johnson at the 3 though, so he could potentially start. Then OG will be off the bench for the defense. We got Deuce, the CPU GM, cooking today. Just bag work, bro. In his bag or her bag. I sent through an update. We won a ring. Joker was MVP and Finals MVP. Wemby won MIP, and we won 70 games on the season. Something to monitor going into the season. Joker is entering the last year of his deal. That's right. Joker is on an expiring contract. I presume they're just going to say, hey, keep him here. We got a good thing going, but you never know. I just thought it was a key detail that needed to be included in the prompt. That is the definition of a perfect season. After the heartbreak of the previous 2 years, you just pulled off a historic triple crown year. The 6th MVP, tying Kareem, the championship, and the Finals MVP for Joker. I thought the triple crown would usually be MVP, DPOY, Finals MVP, but either way, this is pretty cool too. Here's the breakdown of your absolute dominance in 24-25. The Kareem campaign, MVP number 6. By setting his tendencies to 99, that did really help. You unleashed the beast. Joker reclaimed his throne from Giannis with a stat line that is almost impossible to replicate in a sim. 27, 12, and 9, 57, 46, 81 splits. Tied with Kareem, most MVPs in history. We were a 70-win juggernaut, 3rd best in history behind the Bulls and Warriors. Well, we had that 72-win year, so it'd actually be behind one of our years. Offensive firepower, we averaged 123 a night. Ant was great. Wemby's ascension, MIP. The triple tower experiment reached its final form, but we got rid of one of the guys, Mobley. But yeah, either way, already top 10 in the league at just 21 is Wemby. Playoffs or a statement of intent. Swept the Hawks in the finals. Joker Finals MVP. 25-26 contract year crisis. The biggest story is Joker entering the final year of the deal, the max extension, either offer him the deal, trade Joker, or let him hit free agency. I'm going to say it's up to you. Yeah, because I want to leave the decision up to AI. Literally the whole point of the video. The decision, the dynasty extension, give him the supermax. He's coming back. And they want us to get a glue guy for the bench, trading away Tim Hardaway and Kmart, but Tim isn't on the team. And who do you want me to trade for? All right, there you go. They call Jokic the GOAT here. That's fire. They want us to win 74 again. Joker to win his 7th MVP. Lockdown targets. We already have OG and Jalen Johnson on the wing. Remember the screenshot. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. Initiating culinary process. What are we cooking, a steak? Right you are! Dynasty bench blueprint. Go get Dyson Daniels. How? For who? I'm so confused. Okay, I am so confused. Who do you want me to trade for? Do you want me to extend Jokic? What's going on? Give me a clear breakdown. And remember, all decisions are up to you. Because come on, man. They're not giving me much to work with here. I'm super confused. Granted, I didn't finish college, so maybe that's the problem. I apologize for the confusion. Let's strip away the noise. Get to the GM direct. Okay, 3-step blueprint. Thank you. That's all I needed. Get Jokic's extension. I can do that. Trade for Dyson Daniels. Sure. Okay, great. Jeez, man, was that hard? They said trade Deuce McBride and a first. Great. Goodness gracious, man. You could have just said that. Give me the runaround here. Where's Dyson Daniels at? Might have to search him up. The Dan. All right, there we go. He's an 87? Oh, we just came up. They told me trade Deuce for Dyson. Oh, we just came up. They said give up a 26 or 27 first and Deuce McBride. Man, come here, Dyson. Poor Luka lost his running mate in Toronto. Oh, it doesn't work financially. I'll give you a CJ or somebody. I'll throw in somebody here instead. Make the money work. I don't have anybody I can actually throw in. Hold on. I'm going to turn off the financial trade rules just so we can get this deal through. All right, Deuce. And then we'll do a pick. I'll give y'all 2 just because I feel bad. Real talk. Appreciate it. The dynasty run is almost guaranteed to continue off a move like that. Dyson up 2 overalls over the summer. I might mess around, put Jalen Johnson back at the 4, run Dyson at the 3. Woo! Let's go secure that 7th MVP for Joker. Secure what? Ring number 4? By the way, we're entering the modern day 25-26 season. So this is where we're at in real life. We're going to keep it going beyond this. And we got to do the Joker extension as well. 4 more years for Jokic. Beautiful, beautiful. Anything else they want us to do? They want OG to start. I'm throwing Dyson in there. Forget that. And they say simulate to the All-Star break. I'm just going to simulate to the end of the season. Because if I'm checking in at the All-Star break in all these seasons, I mean, we're probably already, I'd estimate, I'm going to try and give a on-point estimate here. I haven't finished editing everything yet. I'm going to say we are an hour and 22 minutes into the video. I'm wrong probably, but that's where I'm going to say we're at. But yeah, if I were to stop at the deadline every season, could you imagine how much longer the video would be? We were prompting the AI twice a year because it can take a long time even as is. We're about to beat the record. We're 47-4, 48-4. Good gracious me, man. We're not only going to break the record, which the AI has been fiending for me to do, but we're going to destroy the record. A 37-game win streak right now. Only 4 losses. We got 10 games left in the year. We might not lose again. Oh my goodness. Dang it, Indiana, we had a good thing. 77-5. Joker had to win MVP in a season like this. 22-11-9 from Jokic. Not his craziest statistical year, but if you go 77-5, somebody on your team's got to be the MVP. Wemby, 22-11. He continues to improve. Dyson was great. Ant was great. Bones starting at the 1. How did Bagley get here? We traded for him. We traded Jamal Murray for Bagley. And we went on to win all those games. We went on the crazy win streak. I can't even say it's a bad move. We traded. We got Dame too? What? Is Dame washed? Oh, he's washed, yeah. He went from averaging 25 to averaging 9. The game left him fast. Wow, okay, well, what a crazy year for a lot of different reasons. I don't know why we traded Jamal, but apparently having Bagley off the bench has changed the game for us. Round 1 against Portland, move. Sacktown, move. There's just no universe where we lose here. If we do, it'd be the biggest embarrassment in NBA history. Rockets have Jalen Green, who's a 96 in this NBA universe. We sweep them. Raps with Luka are in the finals here, taking on Joker. Luka versus Joker finals. I'm sorry, Toronto. We had to steal your guy, Dyson Daniels. He was incredible for us, too, so we greatly appreciate it. We just went 16-0. 28-9 for Jokic. A light little statistical season from statistical series from the Joker as we sweep the finals. A perfect 16-0. We go 77-5 in the playoffs. Yeah, we might have just beaten basketball and actually led the postseason in scoring here. Hey, shout out to Ant contributing at a high level. And in just 11 seasons, Jokic is a 7-time MVP and a 4-time champ. I would say all that's really left is to pass Mike in rings, go get 7 chips. What a retirement class. Chris Paul, DJ, Steph retired. Oh, if Steph retired after this season in real life, oh my goodness, that'd be horrible. 77 wins, do you believe it? And we might be in a position to win even more this year. My only thing is, why did we get Bagley? But we won so much with him. It doesn't make sense, but whatever. I said we won 77 games and went 16-0 in the postseason. Joker was MVP and Finals MVP. During the year, the craziest thing happened. We traded Jamal Murray to get Marvin Bagley and a worse Damian Lillard. Clearly it worked though. I mean, clearly with all the wins. This is officially the greatest season in the history of the sport. Yeah, I would agree. You didn't just break the record, you shattered the ceiling of what's possible in a basketball simulation. Winning with 77 regular season wins and a perfect 16-0 postseason run, Joker surpassed every legendary team in history, from the 96 Bulls to the 17 Warriors. GOAT status secured. The 7th MVP, Joker has officially done what was once thought impossible, breaking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's record for the most MVPs in history. Even with the worst Dame and Marvin Bagley taking touches, Joker put up 22, 11, and 9 while shooting a blistering 55 from the field, swept the Raptors back-to-back rings, 2nd Finals MVP, cements his legacy as the GOAT in this sim. The craziest trade that worked, yeah, trading 90 overall Murray for 87 Bagley and a declining Dame is a move that would get a real-life GM fired, but the simulation proved it was a master stroke. I never heard that before. I have heard it before, but only the AIs use it. The synergy, it seemed, the added size of Bagley in the front court and the veteran clutch gravity of Dame allowed Ant and Wemby to fully extend into their roles as co-superstars. Rotation's terrifying. Dyson Daniels, Jalen Johnson, defensive versatility. Yup, historical comparison. We won more games than the Warriors, had a better playoff record than the 17 Warriors, had more MVPs than Kareem, averaged more points than, I guess, the highest scoring team ever, 82 Nuggets. The what's left dilemma, Joker is now 31 years old and signed a 4-year, $214 million extension. You've already broken the wins record, the MVP record, and the perfect postseason record. Since I'm in control, here's the final challenge. Would you like to try for the four-peat, something even Jordan never did, while trying to make Victor Wembanyama the MVP to pass the torch? Or should we do something chaotic like trading Joker back to the Nuggets if he's elsewhere? What you mean if he's elsewhere? He's on the Nuggets or to a bottom tier team. It's up to you what we do. I don't know why he keeps asking me. I literally told it just a second ago. Moving forward, everything's up to you. I feel like I've been quite clear here. You've officially beaten the simulation. What? I just got a sneak peek at what it said. This is about to be crazy. With 77 wins, a 16-0 playoff sweep, 7 MVPs for Joker, there are no more records left to break with this specific group. This team is so dominant that the challenge has disappeared. Since I'm in full control of the narrative, I'm making a high-stakes executive decision to initiate the ultimate My NBA experiment. What? The 80 overall challenge. We're going to see if Joker is truly the GOAT by removing his training wheels. We're trading away the squad to see if 99 overall Joker can carry average players to a three-peat. We have to trade away Wemby and Dyson Daniels and Bagley and only get players rated 80 or lower and draft picks. Jokic is the only player allowed to be over an 80. We have to get specialists, everything through Jokic, feed the post. What? This is about to be wild. We'll get more than 5 or 6 picks if we're trading all these guys, dude. Wow. We are cleaning house It's gotten too easy. Everybody has to go. Everyone must go. It's a fire sale here in Denver. And I think we kind of just have to do this piece by piece, brick by brick. First trade, Ant for LaMelo and Giddey. Then hopefully we can flip LaMelo. I got to turn off some trade restrictions, like recently traded restrictions, because everybody's got to go till we get below 80 overall for everyone. I'm also going to do recently signed restriction off, so that way anybody who's been signed can still get traded. Nobody wants Wemby. Oh, so I'm going to have to figure out some type of move there. It might be because they have him listed as an untouchable. I think what would help here is if we advance to the start of the season. Somebody told me that. They were like, yeah, if you have a player listed as an untouchable, or the CPU does, then other teams won't even dare try and off. So we'll see if that's the case here. And if I remove him from untouchables, if then we can trade him. Let's go right here. We're going to remove Wemby from the list of untouchables. Why is Bam on our target list? He's sitting in free agency. That's crazy. And oh yeah, now we get offers for Wemby. Perfect. Appreciate you. Commenter said that. Thank you. I really do greatly appreciate it. Hey, they didn't say I couldn't go get young guys. Give me AJ DeMonsta. We also got Jay Ivey there. But yeah, DeMonsta will be a good pickup. Give me a pick and D'Lo, LaMelo. You're going to trade him for KP and a pick. KP's been in New York this whole time, by the way. All right, Jaden Ivey. I had just traded, I don't know if I was recording, but I did a KP trade and then this deal as well. So I don't know if I showed that, but there was some of those deals. Cameras might have been off. I still have so many deals to make, dude. I mean, every player 80 plus is crazy. I'm not trading for Harden's contract. I can't even do that. I thought about it because it gave me a pick, but like, oh my gosh. That Harden contract is, ugh. But you know what? Stay with me. This isn't expiring. Is there a player option on it? No, this isn't expiring. Maybe we use the money to sign somebody next year. I'm with it. Harden, why not? I get a pick out of it. I'll take it. Killian Hayes for Jaden Ivey. We get a pick there. We'll try and get some specialists who are lower overalls. We're just not there yet. Right now, we're just looking to downgrade simply. And then we'll get to the point where, oh, you got to go get your specialist or whatever. Moses Moody for James Wiseman. This is kind of a fun challenge to do in the video, though. A little rebuild kind of thing. Trade away everybody. See if one superstar can backpack some 80 overalls or lower to a championship. Topic, I guess he could potentially be one of our 80 or less guys who we keep here. We can keep Bones Highland too to be a scorer. We probably need some defenders. Give me Blake Wesley in a first for Moses Moody. Remember when Kendrick Perkins tried to say Moses Moody on TV? That was funny. Bro was struggling. Keontae George for Jalen Johnson. I like Keontae George. We could keep Keontae. We really do need some wings that can defend, but most of those guys are above 80 overalls. Like OG Anunoby. He was a good player, but not allowed to have him anymore. I'll take Wesley. So now we have a crazy stockpile of picks and a team that's whatever. Who else can I get who's below an 80? THT, hairline legend, welcome. Otto's got to go. Blake Wesley's got to go. Why is Blake Wesley kind of nice in this sim? Aaron Holiday. I need a wing, really. Dang it. Bro, I can't find a wing who's a low enough overall. I'm going to just go Blake Wesley by himself. Aaron Holiday. You know what, dude? Sure. Peyton Pritchard in the first. I'll take it. We don't have any bigs either. Emmanuel Mudiay. I need you to go get me a big. Jared Allen. Perfect. Thank you, Emmanuel. Oh, actually, I forgot Jokic was the center. I need Jokic to eat up like all my center minutes, so I might trade Jared Allen for a 4 or move him to the 4. And he's not really an 81. He's just an 81 with the morale boost, so I'm keeping him regardless. If we don't find a deal, I'm keeping him. Yeah, I keep him. Throw JA at the 4. Yeah, there you go. And then Otto Porter Jr., if I could trade you for maybe another power forward or something, that'd be cool. Actually, you think if I move him to the power forward, his overall goes down and then I can keep him? Because Otto would actually be a quality player to have here. Perfect. So overall goes down and then we can keep him. New look rotation, Pritchard, Topic, Ochai Agbaji, J.A., Joker, Keontae Bones, Otto, AJ. That'll be how we run it. Joker and some 80 overalls. We went from the best team in basketball to some mid. Oh yeah, I was supposed to boost up his tendencies. Put it on 100. 100 shot tendency and touch tendency. We just ruined the most beautiful basketball team ever. It pains me that we had to do that. But we did get a lot of picks in the process, if that's some icing on the cake. We're around 500 right now. This was an impressive carry job from the Joker. We won 48 games. Well-deserved MVP from Jokic. 27, 14, and 8. Dragging this team to all those wins is something crazy. Clutch player of the year. Obviously, it's not the 77 we just won. Things would have been beautiful had we kept our team together, but whatever. Well, we're trying to go on a run. I mean, the good news is the West is kind of open. 2 best teams in the West were at 54 wins. We're only, 6 games back of that? That's not horrible. Keontae George and AJ DeBonsta are young guys. We're 2 of our best players here. Outside of Jokic, of course. Round 1, we got OKC. Thunder led by Giannis and Ja and Darren Peterson. GG. What? We were up 3-0 and now we've blown the lead. It's going 7. Of course, Bald Rudy had to make an appearance on the Thunder. Game 7 on the way. Don't blow the lead, Joker. He's not going to. My guy, Jokic, big dog. We're on to the next. 25 from AJ. How about young rookie AJ averaging 20? 21, 23, and 8 from Joker, who's averaging 29 points, 19 rebounds, grabbing all those misses from his sad teammates. Look at that. Offensive rebounds way up. And 9 assists. On to the next. Who we got? The Rockets. They're led by, Jalen Green. Yeah, we just smacked this team last year, but our team looked a lot different. Our personnel was better. It's 1-1 after 2. They go up 2-1, 3-1 GG, huh? We win game 5. Come on, Jokic. This would actually be crazy. I got to give the AI that. If we somehow pull this off, it'd be fire for the career storyline. It is an interesting challenge and concept. I do actually really like that part of it. And we got a close game. I'm tuned in. I'm keeping an extra close eye on this run because I just want to see how Jokic operates and how he's able to do this. Like, if we can get more hopping games, that'd be awesome. This could be the last game of our postseason run, though. We're down by 3, 2:19 to go, facing elimination in front of our home fans. Ball will go into Nikola Topic. Topic is defended by De'Aaron Fox. Fox to George. Bad pass from Keontae. He's able to get it back, though. It'll go to AJ DeBonsta, the rookie. Gives a pass fake there. Rocking number 41. Joker sets an off-ball screen. It goes to Topic. 5 on the shot clock here. Topic out to DeBonsta. AJ's going to have to make something out of nothing here. Terrible possession. DeBonsta misses. J.A. on the glass. He'll put it up and in. And just like that, we're with them 1. Nikola Jokic and friends trying to win a championship here. This would be just insane. Jalen Green gets a screen from Keldon Johnson. Jalen up the middle. He'll slam it home with 2 hands. Jokic was furious off that dunk. What are Joker's stats looking like in this one? 37, 8, and 15. This is his 2018 Bron-esque run. That's what I compare it to. Topic gets a screen from Jokic. Throws it down, and Jokic misses the lay. I think Topic was trying to throw a lob pass, but Jokic was too tired to get up off the floor, so Joker ends up missing the lay-in as he brought the ball down. Green to the basket, discards DeBonsta, but misses the shot. He got AJ up and out of the picture, pushed him out the way. Luckily, Joker was there for the help. Topic with the ball. Jokic gonna roll to the basket. He's got Jalen Green on him. Easy matchup. They'll bring it double. Joker drops the shoulder, swings to the corner. Keontae open midi. Cash money. We're within 1, just over a minute to go. Joker giving it his all here, trying to clutch up. Jalen Green with the ball. Green is defended by DeBonsta here. Green up the middle. Swings to the corner. Lou Dort. Dort one more to Jared Bayless. How is he still in the league? Green gets it in the corner. Swings to Bayless. Over to Dort. One more to Green. 3 on the shot clock. Green can't hit. We can take the lead with the bucket. Outlet pass to DeBonsta. Lay in is off, but he's fouled. AJ DeBonsta, the rookie, pressures on. 2 big free throws coming up. And he misses the first. Second one, at least tie it up for me. Okay, he makes that one. 38 seconds to go. There's a Rockets timeout. Coming out of the timeout, Rockets, of course, have the ball. It'll be Nick Claxton inbound, and Clax gives it into Jalen Green. Green gonna get the screen from Claxton. Clax rolls. Jokic is right there with him. Green attacks, swings it out to Keldon Johnson. Johnson, is that De'Aaron Fox in the corner? Johnson gets a screen. Trey ball, good! We went too far under the screen. And if DeBonsta had made his free throws, we would have at least been within 2. Now we're down 3. We got to hit a tray ball to tie this up. We could go for a quick 2, I guess, as well. Still have an extra timeout in the back pocket. Ball going to Topic. Nice pass, Topic. Nice pass. Yeah, these sorry teammates. Claxton's going to the line, though. He might miss both. Now he can make free throws. AJ DeBonsta can't, though. Second one, Claxton. He misses 1. Joker the rebound. That's our last timeout. I think we should have played it off that one. And then if we scored on that next possession, then saved our timeout for later. Because we probably had a transition opportunity. Either way, just get the ball to Jokic, man. Jared Allen into Topic. Topic loses Fox for a second. Topic, bro! Back-to-back turnovers. Jokic trying to carry the sorry team. 37, 12, and 16. Bro, Joker is doing all he can to carry this sorry squad through the playoffs. And how do y'all repay him? With trash turnovers, trash plays. Raps won the championship. How do y'all repay him? By doing nothing. By doing nothing. He did everything he could. Y'all gave him nothing, man. Oh my goodness, bro. That's actually so frustrating. Harden retires, so we'll at least potentially have some money on the books to spend. We should have money. And maybe some good picks too, because I traded for about 100 picks. And none of them were good. We got a 10th pick. That's the best we got, though. At least this draft. Oh my gosh, we signed Zion. We signed Zion with the open cap space. He's averaging 33 and 12. How's the AI gonna ruin this for me? How are they going to ruin this for me? Big Z and Jokic dropping triple doubles in the game and then at the buffet afterwards, bro. I said Joker carried us to 48 wins, but we lost in round 2. He put up crazy numbers. Over the offseason, we used the cap space from trading all our good players to get Big Z. I put it plain and simple. We had to trade away all our good players. Although we do have a young AJ DeBonsta and Keontae George who are getting better. This dude, Baba, we drafted, he could actually be pretty good. 77 overall as a rookie. And then, of course, signing Zion was really what saved us here. Winning 8 MVPs officially places Jokic in a tier of his own, 2 clear of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for the most in NBA history. Even more impressive is that he secured this latest trophy while carrying an average roster to 48 wins after you traded away your other stars. The solo carry season, with the 80 overall challenge in full effect, Joker's usage skyrocketed. He responded with the most dominant individual season of his career, 27, 14, and 8, 53 from the field. Postseason, he was a glitch, no, for sure. 33, 17, 9.5, 8 MVPs, clutch player of the year despite his heroics, lost in round 2. The new era, Joker and Big Z. We used the cap space to land a bully ball partner, Zion, unstoppable duo. A 97 overall Joker passing to a 98 overall Zion is a nightmare for opposing defenses. Zion, close shot and speed. I don't know if those stats are accurate regardless. 27-28 mission, the passing of the torch. Since I'm in control, we have a fascinating legacy choice to make. Joker is 32 and starting to see a slight regression in his physical. Here is my GM directive. We are going for a Twin Towers title run, but I want to see if we can make Zion the MVP this year to give Joker a break during the regular season. This preserves Joker for the playoffs so he can hunt for his 4th finals MVP and 3rd ring. So what change are you making to help Zion? Because they're just saying, oh, Zion, go for an MVP. They're not really telling me to do anything here. We need something. Give me something to work with. See, here we go. To help Zion reach his full potential, here are the changes. Clear the runway. No! Trade Keontae George and AJ DeBonsta for 0 usage veterans. Moves on to small forward. That's where he's already at. And adjusts his touch tendency, shot tendency, drive tendency to 99. And we want to do 7 seconds or less, pace and space. They said Damian Lillard worse. They think bro's still on the team. They think Wemby's still on the team. The AI is really bugging out now, but it is what it is. We're going to go on ahead, make these changes. They called Dame worse. My bad, Dame. Get well soon off the injury. Zion's touch tendency was only a 78, so we're going to put that up. And then there's a drive to basket tendency somewhere in here. There's a million tendencies. Drive. Why is this drive tendency only on a 15? Yeah, that should definitely be higher. We're going to make sure it is up into a 99. And then we unfortunately have to trade to Bonsto. I'm really excited about, or was really excited about. Now he's leaving. But we got to trade him for somebody who's not going to command the ball, like Mikal Bridges. He can play catch and shoot role for sure. And then Keontae, same scenario here. Kelly Oubre probably doesn't really command the ball. And you know, we get to add Handsome to our roster, so that's an added bonus here. Let's do, we kind of have a lot of shooting guards. I'm going to play Kelly. Actually, Kelly, I think I'm going to trade you. I want to go get a power forward. PJ Washington, he's a small forward. Where's a power forward? Jovic, sure. He's not going to command the ball a ton. We trade a pick, but we got about 1 million of them, so it's all good. Let's see if we can pass the torch to Big Z. Get him an MVP. Oh, yeah, and then they said run 7 seconds or less of pace and space, right? Yeah, 7 seconds or less, pace and space. So let's change up our system as well to cater to Zion. System proficiency. We're currently on defense. No, that is not going to work. Let's do 7 seconds, or should we do pace and space? Pace and space, I think, is a better fit. Yeah, pace and space, better fit. So let's do that and then make that active. Yeah, Jokic and Zion are good fits for that. Our other guys, not so much. But it shouldn't really matter. As long as Jokic and Zion are fitting into our system, we should be pretty good, as you're seeing in the wins column right here. Ultimate goal is for Big Z to grab that MVP. So hopefully he'll be able to do that. So far, 34-10. We're 18 games in. He's probably got it. Well, Zion couldn't outshine the Joker. 25, 11, and 9 from Jokic. I'm sure Zion's numbers were pretty crazy too. He averaged 30, 11, and 5. So, I mean, he tried. It wasn't for a lack of trying that he didn't win MVP. And the team was incredible. You just got to get Jokic with one elite player and they'll hoop. 71 and 11. Let's go get Jokic his 5th championship. We got to get through Cade and a former Nugget, Dyson Daniels here. We beat them. Blazers up 3-2. Beat them in 6. Conference Finals, H-Town. Joker's got help now. You better be afraid. Yup. Out of there. 35, 10, and 6 from Zion. He's your West MVP. Luka, the MVP of the East. It's another Joker and Doncic matchup. Both 1 seeds going into it. We're up 2-0, 3-0. Oh my gosh. Big Z, though, he got the finals MVP, averaging 35, 11, and 3 in the battle for the Larry O.B. Ryman accidentally. Okay, I'm stopping. Katie and Russ retire. Did I say Kemba retired too? Oh man, if only he made it that long. Player progression, what do you got for me? Zion and Jokic get worse. We draft anybody this year? We had the 4th pick, drafted Milo Sarge. We had 1 million picks. Got this dude 7th overall, Lionel Goodrich. We'll see if they end up being decent. Joker, now 33, entering year 14 of his NBA career. Just won another championship. I said Zion didn't get MVP, Jokic did, but Z was finals MVP as we grabbed another ring. Analyzing stellar life cycles, reviewing contract strategy. That season was a masterclass in legacy management. Even though Zion Williamson won finals MVP and averaged 35 in the playoffs, Jokic winning his 9th MVP. That's so crazy. We can get double digits this year. It's simply unprecedented. Joker's now 3 MVPs clear Kareem, making him incredible at basketball. Here's the breakdown of your 5th championship run and the path forward. Okay, unstoppable duo, Joker MVP, Z finals MVP, 71 and 11. The roster rot warning. Looking at your roster, we have a problem. Aging, Joker dropped -2. His athleticism's bottoming out. It never really was there. Z went down 1. Worst, Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard's not even on the team. Since I'm in control, I need to tell the AI we don't have Dame. We don't have Dame. Oh, we picked up Tyler Hero. I just now, check this out. Tyler Hero's here. I don't think he was here before. Yeah, we brought him in, so that's a nice little pickup. But anyway, we don't have Dame, just so the AI knows that. Got it, no Dame. They want us to extend Joker 4 years, lock him in. Okay, I'll do that for sure. How many years does he have left? He's got 2 left here in the game. And then they say, go get Dyson Daniels. Go get him again. Bench players and a pick for Dyson. Anyone under 80. 6'7" can play point guard. They want him at the point. Jovic at the 4. It's funny we have Jovic and Jokic on the same team. And then set Z's shot tendency to 99. We'll do that. And oh, this is going to be big. Jokic's shot tendency down to 60. And his pass tendency to 99. Okay, well that is a huge change for Nikola Jokic because, I mean, he's been shooting the ball a lot and winning MVPs, but they want this to clearly be Zion Williamson's team now. So we go over to tendencies. Shot is going to go down to a 60. I don't like this, man. We could have got MVP number 10. It's probably not going to happen now. Dish to open man. Yep, we'll put it on 99 there. And then Zion, his stuff should already be maxed out, right? Yep. Okay, and now we go on over and we'll just package together some guys. Go get Dyson Daniels, who the AI seems to love. We'll go like DJ Wagner. I don't want to trade a bunch of young guys. They kind of just said throw bench players in here. We'll do like Zach LaVine, DJ Wagner. Y'all can have Pablo. No, you can't have Pablo. I'll throw in a 1st round pick too. And where's he at? He was on the Blazers, right? No, was he on the Warriors? Yeah, he's on the Warriors. We'll do this. Doesn't work, but we'll push it through. And then Dyson, he will be the PG now. See if we can go get another. And they wanted Jokic to average what, like 15 assists in this new role? I can almost guarantee you that's not going to happen. He probably also won't win MVP number 10 because they're saying they want Zion to be finals MVP again. I think we should have just kept everything the same for the most part, but whatever. This should be pretty good too. Well, there you go. Zion was able to grab an MVP, 32, 12, and 5 with Joker having taken a step back with his decreased shot tendency. He still made All-NBA first in his new role, but only averaged 16 points because the shot tendency is so low. 12 rebounds, 11 assists. So the assists went up a little, but I would say all in all, it wasn't worth it. We got a few more assists, averaged way less points. Won 63 games, closed out the year on a 13-game win streak. So we were red hot to end off the season. Joker looking for a big milestone here, championship number 6. We got the Blazers. We traded E-Mob over there, and their team's looking solid for an 8 seed. We beat them. Thunder, sweep them. Conference finals is the Dubs. We took Dyson Daniels from them, so Cade's kind of just alone over there. He's got McHale and Jalen. We beat them in 5. Zion, 38 and 14 in the West Finals. NBA Finals, we got the Heat. A young Cooper Flag and Z Rizzy. Z Rizzy, number 1 pick in 24. Cooper Flag, number 1 pick in 25. We're up 2-1. Heat'll tie it 2 apiece. Okay, we might have ourselves a little bit of a series here going into game 5. Bro, I've been recording for 4 hours. These AI videos take a minute. We're gonna lose this 5th game. Uh-oh, on the brink of elimination. It's almost like making it to where Jokic doesn't shoot the ball was a bad idea. Okay, game 6. Can we at least push it 7? It's close. See what we can do here. Joker, like I've said, looking for his 6th NBA championship. That is right? His resume is so decorated. I clicked on Jovic instead of Jokic. Yeah, 5 chips, 9 MVPs, looking for his 6th championship. Let's go. Heat have the ball. We're down here. We're in enemy territory. We're in Miami. Dyson Daniels has the ball. Daniels will get a screen from Williamson. Williamson rolls down to the rim. Oh, beautiful positioning. He'll slam it home. That's a league MVP right there. He's probably having another big game, isn't he? 22, not really. Jokic having a big game on the glass with 18 rebounds, I think it said. Was that it? Yeah, 22, 18 rebounds, 8 assists, just not shooting the ball. Desmond Bane with it. Bane looking for Cooper Flag. Doesn't find him. Instead sees Cam Reddish open. Immediately knew he was going to miss that, but there's Flag on the offensive glass. Get that out of here. Jokic shooting the ball less, so now he's got more energy for defense. Rejects the young Cooper Flag. That's a big defensive play. Wish we could have got the rebound instead of giving up a second chance. But the Heat will have a 3rd chance here as Mark Williams gives it into Risache. Oh, poked away by Jokic. Love the defensive effort here. Jovic to Williamson. Williamson drops the shoulder, tries to finish, but can't. It's rebounded by Miami. Cooper Flag will give it up to Z Rizzy. Risache driving, layup, off. Z the rebound. Williamson gonna push the ball the other way. Zion to Dyson Daniels. Daniels gonna get a Williamson screen. Williamson rolling and slamming. Oh my goodness. Showtime from Big Z here. Let's see that one more time. Williamson puts us within 1. Just over a minute to go. Risache driving up the middle here. Backing in on Jovic. Jovic and Jokic, like I said, just so confusing. Risache gets a little bit of room, but misses the jumper. He's ice cold. Well, we'll go to Williamson. Oh yeah, Big Z just right to the basket on Flag. It'll go to Dyson Daniels. Williamson on the roll. Catches down low. Good contest from Flag that time. They'll advance the ball quickly to Kobe White. White looking to go at hero. Lay-in is off. Good help defense from Nikola Jovic. Jovic with 3/4 of a minute to go. Hits Dyson Daniels. Daniels the spin move. Working in the corner here. I think they're going to look for Zion again. We're really running everything through Big Z. It goes down to Williamson. Williamson one-on-one with Flag. Turns, misses. Rebounded by Miami. Cooper up to Risache. Heat with a 1-point lead. Risache forces one up. Misses. Jovic the rebound. Transition opportunity for us. We have no timeouts left. We kind of just got to go for it. Big Z up the middle. He'll draw the foul. Zion has been in attack mode down the stretch here. First free throw. He'll tie it. Second one. This is the big one to give us the lead. And Williamson will knock it down. Miami going to call timeout. 19 seconds to go. We'll see what they draw up coming out of the stoppage and play here. Here we go. It goes into Risache. He's ice cold, so you got to assume they're going to get it to Coop or maybe Kobe White, but you'd think Flag, right? 10 seconds to go here. Risache, is he going to be the one who takes the shot? There's a Williams screen. Risache rises up, but misses. Joker the board, and time expires before the Heat can foul. That's it. We're going 7. Well, that was boneheaded to give the cold guy the ball, but we'll take it. 26 from Zion. Big plays down the stretch. Joker, 12 with 20 rebounds, 8 assists. We saw the defensive side of Joker, the connector in Jokic, just doing all the little things here down the stretch of this game. Game 7. Can we close it out with a dub and win championship number 6? We got a little bit of a lead, and there it is. Ring number 6. Williamson with 35, 9, and 5. Hey, there you go, Joker. 23, 13, and 9. Williamson, your finals MVP, 32 and 11 averages in the NBA Finals as Jokic wins his 6th NBA championship to go along with 9 most valuable players. I would say the GOAT debate is all but over here as Jokic is set to enter his 15th season in the association. I'd anticipate a little bit more regression out of the Joker. Oh no, he actually gets better. Shout out to Jokic, aging like fine wine there. Rookies, didn't get anybody good. Just had to check since we traded for all those picks a couple years ago. And we got a young center, Saric, Milos Saric. He's on the come up here too. I said Zion was MVP and Finals MVP this time. Ring number 6 for Joker. By the way, check out this build name. Two-way triple-double threat. That's fire. Congratulations. That is a monumental achievement. Joker has secured his 6th championship, putting him in the same atmosphere as Mike, Pip, and Kareem. Even more impressive, passing of the torch was officially executed. Z got the major awards. MVP, Finals MVP. And championship number 6, Zion, Super Apex MVP, Finals MVP. Joker, 6 ring, more MVPs or rings than Bron, tied with MJ. Even as his physical ratings dip, he can still facilitate. 29-30 record or directive, the Jordan Quest. Since I'm in full control, we have one final legendary mountain to climb. We are going for ring number 7. If Joker wins a 7th championship, he officially surpasses Michael Jordan for the most rings by a superstar in the modern era. The ageless extension. If Joker has any years left, keep him. If he is up for a deal, give him the legacy max. We're riding with number 15 until he retires. The bench mob refinement. Trade out any bench player over 28 years old except for Joker. We actually don't have anybody like that. Use your remaining draft assets to find the best perimeter defender under 23. As Joker hits 34, he'll become a defensive liability. We need a young bull on the team who can chase the Currys and Morants of the world. Curry's retired, man. Switch Zion shot tendency to 99. Jokic down to 45. Dang, man. They really want him to average the 15 assists. And we got to go get a defensive player too. So the good news is one objective's already complete. We got a young bench on this team. But we do have to complete the other objective and go get a perimeter defender, a wing defender for the team. Now Jokic's shot tendency is going to fall even more. I just, 45 is so low, dude. He might average like 12 points. And then I need to, Zion, is he still at a 99? He should be. Yeah, he's still good. Now let's go over here. Let's package like, I don't know, Lionel Goodrich. We'll do, I'm gonna turn off the stepping so I can trade some picks. We'll turn these rules back on. Okay, so yeah, we're just looking for somebody serviceable. We'll throw Goodrich in here. And then we'll do like 1, 2. Let's get me a good defender. Colin Murray Boyles? You know what? Sure, throw him at the 4. He can defend. I like it. Simple move. Let's win the 7th ring. Here goes nothing. Well, apparently Jokic having 0 shot tendency or willingness to look at the rim, turning him into Joker Simmons, and having Big Z run the show really did work, as we're going to win 70 ball games, and Zion averaged 35 and 11 with 5 assists. Most valuable player. 70 wins, like I said. Jokic, though, falls out of all NBA completely. And yeah, I told you he'd average like 10 points, 11, about 10 rebounds, 11 assists. He could still be averaging almost 32 if his shot tendency was up there. I'm telling you, he would still be like that. Colin Murray Boyles, that was a good trade, wasn't it? Not to toot my own horn or anything, but I think we did a good job with that. Round 1, we beat Minnesota. We're gonna beat the Grizz, and we also sweep the Thunder. NBA Finals will be the Heat. They gave us a series last time, so we'll go game by game here, see what's up with them. They win the first, we win the second, the third, the fourth. Get them out of here. Nuggets in 5. Z averaged 44, 8 and 3, and there is our 7th NBA championship. I'm not sure if this is it for Jokic or what the AI's got in store, so I'm gonna go back over there. I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna say we won number 7. Is that it? Because the way I was reading it was like, okay, you got to go get this 7th and you're done. But maybe I misunderstood. I think Jokic would like to, hang out with his horses and stuff full time. Congratulations. With championship number 7, you have officially accomplished the impossible. Impossible is spelled I'm possible if you throw an apostrophe in there. Nikola Jokic has moved past Michael Jordan for rings won as a primary superstar in the modern era. This season was the ultimate victory lap for the greatest dynasty ever simulated. The GOAT checklist completed. By winning this 7th title, your simulation has reached the pinnacle of NBA history. Here's the final tally of your dominance. The ring count, 7 championships, surpassing MJ's 6. The MVP count, 9 regular season MVPs, a record that will likely never be broken. The perfect season, a 77-5 regular season and a 16-0 playoff run. That season was crazy. The torch pass, successfully transitioning the team from the Jokic era to the Zion Williamson era while still winning rings. The final championship run was a masterclass in efficiency. Zion swept the hardware again. Regular season MVP 35 a night. Finals MVP 44 a night. Most dominant physical force since Shaq. Joker's final form, 35 years old, 96 overall. Averaged 10, 10, and 11. Triple-double in the playoffs. Prioritized playmaking to ensure Zion stayed fed. I think he'll take care of that himself. Proving that he is the ultimate teammate even in the twilight of his career. And the final sweep, you took down the Miami Heat 4-1, closing out the decade on top. You have climbed every mountain. There are no more records to break, no more legends to pass, and no more challenges the simulation can throw at you. Usually this is where a Danny 2K video would end, with the dynasty cemented forever. Since I'm in control, here are your 2 endgame options. I'm going to take these options. options. Trade Joker. No, I'm not sending him to the worst team. Sunset retirement. We're done. Usually I don't even make the decision, but you gave me the decision. I'm making the decision. We're retiring. That's it. I'm not going to the worst team in the league. This is the perfect way to end the greatest career in basketball history by choosing the sunset retirement. You're officially closing the book on the Jokic era with him standing at the absolute peak of the sport. And yeah, we already went over all this. Finished his career as a 96 overall two-way triple-double threat who could control the game without ever taking a shot. Passing of the torch while Joker rides off to the sunset. The franchise is in the best hands possible. Zion Williamson finished this era as the undisputed best player in the world, winning MVP and Finals MVP back-to-back while averaging over 40 in the finals. The Denver Nuggets are no longer just a team. They are a 10-year dynasty that redefined how basketball is played. And I'm going to say I'm done for now. I was asking if I wanted another storyline, man. I've been recording about 4 or 5 hours. I'm good on another storyline, man. It's been an absolute blast acting as your GM for this legendary run. We took Joker from a superstar with 0 rings to a 7-time champ, 9-time MVP, effectively rewriting every record in NBA history. From the heartbreak of that 18 loss to the Warriors to the glory of the 77-win season and the 16-0 postseason sweep, the simulation delivered one of the most iconic sports storylines I've ever seen. Finishing off with Zion Williamson taking the torch as the new king in the NBA was the perfect chef's kiss ending. I'll be right here whenever you're ready to start the next era, whether you want to rebuild a bottom tier team, follow the career of a new rookie phenom, or try to break Jordan's records with someone like Wemby. I'm ready for the challenge. And would you like me to save a summary? I'll say sure. And that'll do it. I'm gonna go over here to 2K for just one last final recap. Joker, wow, I want to show this too. Zion averaged 37 in the playoffs. But Joker, 7-time champion, 9-time MVP, 4-time Finals MVP, 14-time All-Star, 13-time All-NBA first teamer, and 1-time All-Defensive second teamer. I didn't expect that. As far as the all-time records, 22nd all-time in scoring, over 28,000 points. 19th in field goals made. 53rd in threes made. That's my center. 50th in free throws made. 9th in rebounds. 9th in assists. And he did all that while being 38th in minutes. Career averages for Joker, 23 points, 12 rebounds, 8 assists with a steal and a block. And then here are the career totals as well. If you enjoyed and you made it to the end, comment Jokic. Oh yeah, let me show career highs too. Only 52 for career highs, kind of crazy. But yeah, if you made it to the end, comment Jokic, like, subscribe. We love basketball. Have a great day, and I will see you guys. Wait, I got a few more things. Hold on. So in the final playoff run, he did not put up crazy numbers. Single-digit scoring. His final game was 6 points, 13 rebounds, 11 assists. And then the one other thing I wanted to show was the championship history, like the eras we went through as a team. We ended off the video on a three-peat. Then these 2 championships, I believe, were when we had Ant and Wemby and all those guys. We had 2 there. This year where the Raptors won, we could have had 6 straight, but we had to trade our whole team for 80 overall, so we had a gap year. And then early on, we got one in 22, and then one in 2019, real early. So yeah, now we're actually done. If you enjoyed the video, made it to the end, comment Jokic, like, subscribe. We love basketball. Have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.